ultimate driving machine to one lucky player. Play all November at Saracen and score entries into the drawing for your chance to drive home in an exciting BMW 530iX drive from BMW of Little Rock and Saracen Casino. At 40 minutes from Central Arkansas, Saracen is Arkansas's closest place to play.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
Since 1957, Arkansas Capital has been empowering entrepreneurs, helping businesses thrive, watching communities prosper, and making dreams become reality. Arkansas Capital is a beacon of hope for businesses seeking a fresh start or growth capital by providing a variety of financing solutions. But Arkansas Capital isn't just a financing corporation. We're your partners in growth. Put our 145 years of combined experience to work for you. With over $500 million in loans to facilitate projects, Arkansas Capital is dedicated to your success. Learn more at arcapital.com. That's arcapital.com.
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them are Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation costs, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
Did you know that Henderson State University offers a nurturing classroom environment with caring faculty who will invest in your career success? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come check us out. Visit hsu.edu/getready for additional information. Did you know that Henderson State University offers the only aviation degree in Arkansas? You can learn a lot at Henderson. Come fly with us. Visit hsu.edu/aviation for additional information.
Every player on the football team has an important job so the team can reach its goal and success. Join our team at Lexicon right now, and we'll help you reach your goals and success. Lexicon offers free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University. We also offer competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, an on-site health clinic, annual bonus program, and more. Check out lexicon-inc.com/football and help us build America one project at a time.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. Start saving for your child or grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a new name, but the same great way to grow education savings, from pre-K to college or trade school. Visit brighterfuturedirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risk, and cost, read the official statement available at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Brighter Future Fund Committee.
We're back. Thanks for tuning in to the Griffin's Roofing Service pregame show.
Welcome back to the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day show, looking at Rex's Road to the Rock rankings. I don't think I'll ever get tired of saying that, Kendall. Rex's Road to the Rock rankings. It's just super fun to say. Let's go ahead and look at the Class 3A. Let's talk about some more football, Kendall. As we are looking at the Class 3A, we see that the top 5 are all home games. That is something that doesn't get to happen a lot. So let's go ahead and dive right into the Class 3A. Looking at number 1, Bismarck will host Center Point. Number 2, Prescott will host Smackover. Number 3, Fordyce will host Rison. Number 4, Mayflower will host Salem. And number 5, Newport will host Hoxie.
Moving on to Class 2A, and we have some movement in the 2A rankings. The top 3 are still the same, moving up rather. Bigelow is at 4 and Martyr is at 5, so let's hop right into it. Number 1, Carlisle is at home versus England. Number 2, Conrad Christian is away at Hector. Number 3, Desart will be at home versus East Poinsett County. Number 4, Bigelow will be at home versus Johnson County Westside. And number 5, Martree will travel to Cross County. Cooper got a chance to sit down and interview the head coach at Bigelow, Luke Starks. Let's listen into that interview and see what he had to say.
Welcome back to the Arkansas Brighter Futures 529 studio lines. Joining me today is Coach Luke Starks from Bigelow High School. All right, Coach. Well, let's talk about this Friday night a little bit. You're playing Johnson County Westside. It's also senior night. How are y'all feeling for the game? And really, the seniors, it's coming towards an end. Hopefully, playoffs goes the right way. But for the seniors, it's coming towards the end. So talk about this Friday night, Coach.
Yeah, obviously we'd definitely like to have a few more at home other than this one right here. This will be the end of the regular season at home. Hopefully things play out good and we can play a couple in the playoffs here as well. But this is a great group of seniors, not to take away anything from the sophomores or juniors, because I think collectively as a group, these guys complement each other very well. And what they bring as far as each class has, the makeup of that, big guys, fast guys, strong guys, stuff like that. But this senior group, they've been together for a very long time, all the way from, I don't know when they start Pee-wees over here, I think like 4th grade or something like that, when these guys kind of cranked up together. And that type of bond, I guess, is really kind of hard to match, sometimes with guys that maybe don't have as a big of a class or, just the makeup of this is just really special. They've got, big guys, fast guys. We've got, I don't have a exact, I think there's 12 of them here. I've got them listed. We got, so Jaden Dunlap, a senior, he's been here forever. He, like I told you, he plays running back, fullback or running back and linebacker, I'm sorry. Martell Macon, quarterback, linebacker, some DB, some. Jacob Cerna, who I forgot to mention on the offensive side, but he has kind of switched and transitioned to play our free safety spot more, so he doesn't play a lot of offense anymore. Aaron Moore is one kid that has moved in. We got him a year and a half ago, and he's a kicker for us, and he is, I think he's made all but 1 extra points all year and kicked like a 35-yard field goal, so that's a great advantage to have. Jonathan Nunez, another guy that's been together with this group from the get-go, doesn't play much offense, but he's our starting outside linebacker defensively. Landon Edwards, that receiver. We've got Braden Winningham, that running back and defensive end. Dawson McCollum, he's a defensive guy, plays D-tackle for us. Braxton Nix, another guy that played a little offensive line at the start, but we've kind of fit him in there at our Mike linebacker spot. Does a really great job for us. Silas Schustel, another defense-only guy. Let's see here. Noah Jackson, left guard for us. Jacob Presnell rotates in on the offensive and defensive line some as well. And I think that rounds out our list here. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it's a very special group that has played together for a very long time, and you can tell that at times with the kind of chemistry that they have and bring to the field on Friday night.
Well, join us after this break as we sit down and talk to you about some big games to watch, and we introduce the Stevens Inc. Big Game of the Week.
For over 70 years, we at the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas have had our game face on. Our passion for delivering reliable, affordable power to every corner of Arkansas is stronger than ever. And with 17 electric distribution cooperatives, we cover more than 60% of Arkansas. That's power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, winter, spring, summer, and cool fall football Friday nights. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, powering the thrill of Friday night lights.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
When a patient rings the bell after completing cancer treatment, we celebrate one more step toward healing. And with the new UAMS Baptist Health Cancer Center, we celebrate the trusted choice in cancer care. The two greatest healthcare forces in Arkansas have come together to deliver second-to-none treatments with the latest technology, all in celebration of you. Learn more at baptist-healthcancercenter.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. And we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange, because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
One automobile is the undisputed classic, the BMW 530i X-Drive. Saracen Casino is giving the ultimate driving machine to one lucky player. Play all November at Saracen and score entries into the drawing for your chance to drive home in an exciting BMW 530i X-Drive from BMW of Little Rock and Saracen Casino. At 40 minutes from Central Arkansas, Saracen is Arkansas's closest place to play.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments, from life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
College dreams come true at the University of Central Arkansas, especially now with the UCA commitment. This new program provides a debt-free pathway for tuition and fees for Arkansas students whose families earn $100,000 or less a year. And that impacts everything. It's fewer barriers and endless opportunities. Welcome to Bear Country. Learn more about the UCA commitment at uca.edu.
Now is a great time to get out and experience an outdoor adventure in the Arkansas Delta Byways region. From hiking to biking to water adventures, we've got them all. Bike, jog, or stroll across the Big River Crossing, the longest public pedestrian bridge across the Mississippi River. Do some fishing or kayaking on Lake Chico, the largest oxbow lake in North America. Explore the beginnings of Arkansas at Arkansas Post National Memorial. Visit deltabyways.com for more ideas.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
We're back.
Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, and by Alathus Realty. Atkins Red Devil football on 100.9 Quick FM.
And we are live here tonight, folks. Yellville, Arkansas. I am your play-by-play commentator, Zach Phillips, here with my broadcast partner, bringing color commentary, Mr. Scott Warren. And, Scott, it's a chilly night tonight here in Yellville, but, man, we've got some perfect weather for some good football tonight.
Yeah, this is football weather. It's temperatures in the 50s, slight breeze. Can't really tell which way the breeze is blowing. Seems to be coming from the south right now, but we'll see if that continues and picks up as we go on. But it is a little bit chilly tonight. Feels like good weather for football. It's November.
It is November.
Like
I can feel that breeze on the back of my calves.
Yeah.
I can certainly feel it there. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Red Devils are coming into this thing tonight with a 5-3 overall record, 3-2 in the conference, which puts them in 4th place coming into this game. Yellville-Summit Panthers, on the other hand, 2-6 overall this year, coming in. They're 0-4 in the conference, tied last with Episcopal. So the Panthers, at this point, they're trying to fight for a win. Atkins is trying to boost themselves up in the conference standing, trying to get a better playoff game here. Hopefully not a trap game for the Red Devils. Red Devils are coming into tonight on a 2-game losing streak. They lost 2 weeks ago to Melbourne, away at Melbourne, lost last week to Quitman at home. They have allowed 122 points in the last 3 games after only allowing 80 in the first 5 games. 6 new freshmen have been added to the roster, and I know the coaches have made an emphasis on trying to shore up that defense this week, Scott.
Yeah, that was something Coach Jeff Harrelson, the defensive coordinator, talked about the last couple of weeks, is just their inability to get a stop at key times. And you mentioned it, Zach, through the first 3 games, allowing opponents an average of 16 points a game, and the first 5 games, they allowed their opponents only 16 points a game. In the last 3 games, been the complete opposite of that. They've allowed over 40 points a game, giving up over 40 points a game. So that is something they worked really hard on this week. They worked on just reading, as a defense, reading your keys, playing assignment ball, not getting lost, not looking, trying to find, getting caught up in the action and run into a place where you're out of position and you give up a big gain. And that's something the Red Devils have done the last couple of games, and really, fought hard and came back in those games, but just didn't have enough to get themselves over the hump and come out with a win. So tonight is one of those get-right games. You want to get right before your season finale, your regular season finale, which will be at home against undefeated, at this point, Mayflower.
Yep, no, you're exactly right. Red Devils coming into tonight, a couple guys to look at that are leading the team. Number 10, Cole Crawford, our quarterback, 1,243 passing yards on the season, 18 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, adds 285 rush yards and 4 touchdowns on top of that. The running game for Atkins has really been the bread and butter this year, folks. Mason Martin and Jaden Martin, the brother duo, have been tearing it up this season. Jaden Martin, the older of the 2 brothers, 822 rush yards, 11 touchdowns, getting about 6.5 yards a carry, 207 receiving yards and a touchdown. He's got 1,039 all-purpose yards, which puts him at 5th most rushing yards in 3A. And that's the older brother.
Right.
But get this, younger brother comes along, and Mason Martin, 902 rush yards, 9 touchdowns, 220 receiving yards to boot on top of that, 1,300.5 all-purpose yards, 3rd most rushing yards in 3A.
Yeah, and Mason is averaging 10.1 yards per carry. So, in statistically, you give him the ball 10 times and he can cover the length of the field. So he's been very effective. Jaden's been very effective, and Cole has been effective with the legs. He throws a good ball. Last week, completion percentage was under 50%, and that dropped his season average to just under 60, but he still completes at a high rate, throws a really pretty pass, but when need be, he can tuck it and pick up some yards. He averages 5 yards per carry from the quarterback position. So the Red Devil running game has been very, very effective.
Very effective. Defensively on that side of the ball, you got to talk about John Davis.
Yeah, the junior linebacker, John Davis, leads the state in 3A in tackles. He had 22 tackles last week. 14 of those were solo tackles. Just a machine when it comes to finding the ball and attacking the ball carrier. He is 4th overall in the state in all classifications in tackles. Mentioned that he has 100 on the season. Those 22 last year put him in triple figures for this season, which is really, really impressive. And he also has a couple of interceptions to go along with that. So really, really a solid defensive player for the Red Devils.
Absolutely. John Davis has been a brick house for the Red Devil defense all year. Coming in big last week, though, Kenny Rivas. We talk about Kenny quite a bit being the kicker for the team, and he's been automatic with his PATs this year, 29 for 34, 90%. Had a 37-yard field goal last week. But on top of that, Kenny Rivas just came in huge defensively last week. 2 picks. 2 picks last week, put him at 3 for the season. Just had a tremendous week last week.
Yeah, and Kenny has 37 tackles on the season to go along with that. But, yeah, those 2 picks in the first half last week were huge. And that was one thing that the Red Devil defense did really well last week was with the takeaways. And Quitman had been really good coming into the season about taking care of the football. The Red Devils forced them into 3 first-half interceptions, but in the end it just was not enough. Quitman rolled up a lot of offense, put up a lot of points, and Red Devils just weren't able to make the comeback and get themselves over the top to come out with the win. Tonight, going to look to improve on that and limit the damage that Yellville can do. The Red Devils take the field, carrying their Red Devil flag and also carrying the flag for number 50 of the junior high team. That is Ethan Burns, who is battling cancer, and our thoughts are with Ethan and his family as they continue that struggle. So we're getting set for kickoff here. Yellville is taking the field now. Referees are huddled up at the middle of the field, right on the Panther logo at the 50-yard line. And we are just about set to bring you the kickoff here from the Alathus Realty broadcast booth. Buying or selling your home has never been easier. Contact our friends at Alathus Realty today.
Having a few technical difficulties here. My TV screen fell down in front of my face.
For the live stream side of things, that's the monitor that kind of lets us control the camera shots and all that. For those of you listening to us on the radio, it doesn't affect you at all. So Yellville will be kicking to the Red Devils. So the Red Devils look to start on offense. And Mason Martin is the deep man, along with Tanner Hegeman.
And Jaden Martin across the other side. Should be a fun night of... Should be a fun night of football here tonight, folks. This Atkins kick return team is, man, statistically, they would look a lot better this year if some of those kick returns hadn't been called back.
Right.
Mason's had an incredible year back here. And really, if you haven't had a chance to see Mason Martin run the football, folks, he is electric.
Yeah, he is.
He is absolutely electric. We have the kick off, and it's going to be a short pooch kick to the side, and it's going to go out of bounds. That is going to give the Red Devils the ball right at...
Yeah, ball went out of bounds at the 37, the Red Devil 37. So they're going to spot it. Actually, they're going to say it went out of bounds at the 40.
A very gracious spot. They're going to spot the ball at the 40-yard line.
So that is where the Red Devils will set up for their first offensive possession of the evening. Actually, they're going to mark them 5 yards on top of that. So let's start at the 45.
Great starting field position here for the Red Devil offense. Cole Crawford trying to get a good start tonight. Jaden Martin will get the first carry for the evening. Crawford tried to give him a hard count. They didn't bite on it. Looks to the sideline. Red Devils have 3 men out wide to the left. Crawford takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Jaden Martin. He stumbled. He's got room. And that is going to be a first down pickup. First run, first down.
Yeah, gain of 12 on the first carry for Jaden Martin. You mentioned it, Zach. He was kind of stumbled a bit there going through the offensive line. I think a Yellville player got his hand on him, but not enough to bring him down, and he picks up a first down.
We got another handoff to Jaden Martin. He's going to push forward. Another really good pickup there on first down for the Red Devils.
Yeah, he's going to get about 8 or 9 on that carry. And bring up second short for the Red Devils.
And as a heads up, folks, we may be a little slow on the down calls. We are very close to the field here.
We are. We're pretty crammed in. But it's good to be amongst the folks here on the visitor side.
Sitting right amongst the Red Devil faithful. Cole Crawford, another hard count fake. Jaden Martin, still the running back in the backfield for the Red Devils. This time going to be another handoff to Jaden. He makes a man miss. He is pushing forward. And he is going to get a huge pickup there. Big first down for the Red Devils.
Yeah, gain of about 10 on the carry there, the right side of that Red Devil offensive line. Doing a great job creating some running room for Jaden Martin. That's number 71, Lucas Shannon, the right tackle. And number 54,
Cade Bartlett.
That is Cade Bartlett, the right guard.
Mason Martin, the man in the backfield for the Red Devils now, next to Cole. Red Devils have 3 men out trips to the left side, 1 wide receiver out wide right. Martin switches sides. Cole Crawford looks to his left side. He has Lucas Sims there. Lucas was open, but passed just a little bit out of his reach. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, it looked like Cole's just trying to lead him out of his stance there just a little bit. Lucas just not able to catch up to the ball and bring it in. And now Cole Crawford's going to come off, so you can see that Wild Devil formation.
Yes, sir. We have seen this Wild Devil formation a little bit, mostly with Jaden Martin in at Wild Devil QB, but this time it's going to be Mr. Lightning himself, Mason Martin back there.
Jaden is under center.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Nope.
But
Mason's going to take it himself. He's making some moves. He's got room on the right side, folks.
And there's a flag.
Oh, they're going to get Davin Bowden with a hold.
Yeah, that's going to be a block in the back on Davin Bowden, I believe.
Yep, they're going to get Davin on that one. That was a touchdown, folks.
Yeah, and it just really not unnecessary to even try to make a block over there because Mason had his man beat.
Man.
We'll see what the call is, but it's going to be on the Red Devils. They're going to back them up.
Yep.
It is a hold. Really could have been a hold or a block in the back, either one there. So that's going to back the Red Devils up 10 yards.
Had that not been taken away, 1 rush, 1 touchdown.
It's pretty good average.
Boosting his stats there, if you will. Red Devils are going to have the ball move back to the 22-yard line here.
And it's going to be 2nd and 10. You know, 10-yard mark off from the spot of the foul. The foul was downfield, so.
Jaden Martin in the backfield next to Cole. Red Devils putting in a different play here. Crawford with a handoff. Jaden Martin, he's got a little bit of room. He's fighting forward. Going to have a short pickup here.
Denver Layton makes the stop for the Panthers.
That time, number 6, Denver Layton, did a good job of getting into the Red Devil backfield, and he wrapped Jaden Martin up and just kind of held on. Looked like he was water skiing there for a little bit. Jaden drug him for a few yards. They're going to give him 3. That'll be 3rd and 7 for the Red Devils. Ball at the 20-yard line.
9.5 left in the first quarter. In the Wild Devil formation, Mason takes it. Mason's got room. He's bouncing out. He is going to get in. That's a touchdown. Red Devils, Mason Martin.
No flags on that one. And that
flags.
That time, Davin Bowden did a great job of downfield blocking and did it the right way, right in front of the official. Nothing illegal about it at all. He just gave Mason Martin a lane to run through, and Mason did the rest. He doesn't need much room, but that time he had plenty. Able to take it in 20 yards for the score to put the Red Devils up 6-0.
Yes, sir, and that pass is going to be complete. Mason Martin again, he has room.
And he's in.
And he is in. The 2-point conversion is good. Red Devils take an 8-0 lead right here in the first quarter. 9:27 left. Red Devils lead 8-0.
We're going to take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back after this.
Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville. 968-5668 or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
Red Devils set the kickoff here. 9:27 on the clock in the first quarter, and they have taken an 8-0 lead. Business as usual tonight. Mason Martin, 1 touch, 1 touchdown. Boost that stat sheet.
Yep, 20-yard touchdown run. for Mason Martin. Jaden Martin did much of the damage on that drive. He got him down there into the red zone and let his little brother cash in.
Kenny Rivas, number 5, the faithful kicker for the Red Devils, back to boot this thing downfield. Hand is up. Kenny slipped down out on the field. Man, the returner slipped down as well. Very, looks like we got some slippery conditions down on the field. And the guy that went to pick up the tee just slipped and fell.
Maybe something to watch for tonight.
Yeah, a little slippery out there. Didn't seem to bother the Martin brothers at all.
No, it did not.
It's going to be where the Red Devil defense has their opportunity to make a big stop tonight. John Davis, their leader, AMT, Austin Martin Trussell, also coming alongside him with a tremendous number of tackles this season. Both of them have been game disruptors all year.
Yeah, they do a really good job from the linebacker position.
Red Devils showing pressure here. They're going to, showing a lot of pressure here. QB takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. He's got some room, and he is met by John Davis and a host of other Red Devils. He's going to pick up a couple of yards.
That is number 5, Kylo Coxma for Yellville on the carry there. And you mentioned John Davis, the first Red Devil to make contact with him. He picks up 4 yards, so it's going to be 2nd and 6 for Yellville, ball at their own 32-yard line.
8:50 left here in the first quarter. Red Devils lead 8-0. Yellville with an empty backfield. Oh, quarterback had the ball snapped to him. He was not ready for it. He's going to fight for it, make something, but he is drugged down by number 40, John Davis. Racks up his 102nd tackle of the season.
Yeah, 2 plays, 2 tackles for John Davis. He had 22 last week. I think he's looking to improve on that this week.
Kim and Mason are having a competition with each other to see who can get their name said most. My goodness.
And they're both juniors. That's the great thing. We got more from them coming next year.
Empty backfield for Yellville. Quarterback went with the referee's got a stoppage here.
Yeah, we've got a flag. Is going to be motion on the man on the end of the line of scrimmage for Yellville.
It's going to be a false start. Back him up 5 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for the Panthers.
That was number 10, Caleb Hartle. He was lined up right in front of the line judge there and just got a little bit of a motion, and the official called that. It's going to back him up 5 yards, make it 3rd and 12. 8:06 left in the first quarter. Red Devils with an 8-0 lead. Yellville with their first possession of the contest. Number 12, Noah Cantrell, the quarterback for Yellville, awaits the snap.
QB takes a snap. He's getting a lot of pressure. He rushes to his left side. He's got some room. He's going to have the first down. He has got more than the first down. He finally gets brought down over on the far sideline by, looks like, number 80, Lucas Sims. But that's going to be enough for a big Panther first down.
Yeah, he needed 12 or 13. He got 14 there on that one, and just, you mentioned it, a lot of pressure coming in, and Red Devils lost contain on that far side over there, and Cantrell took advantage of it.
It's going to be a handoff right up the gut for the Panthers. He is met immediately, but he is going to break out of that tackle. Bounces around to the left, looks like a pickup of about 5 yards.
Solomon Lytle.
With
Tate Sweden combining to make the tackle. And I thought that was AMT who wrapped him up.
It looked like
initially,
AMT.
and somehow he got out of that tackle.
There's not a lot of broken AMT tackles.
No, sir.
Solomon Lytle coming off probably his best game of the year last week.
He had a really good game last week, yeah. Solomon is a sophomore, really beginning to come into his own on that defensive line from the end position.
We have a rush right up the gut. He is met by a host of Red Devils. He goes down behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like Dayton Rawlings.
Jaden Martin in on that one. I think Jaden was the first one to make contact, and that's something that the Red Devils worked on this week, is just that recognizing the formation and switching up their alignment on the defensive front to match that, and that time they did it at the last second, switched that formation up and able to come in there and make a tackle with no gain.
be 3rd and 8 for Yellville.
Quarterback takes snap, looks to his right side, has got a slant across the middle. It is going to be incomplete. Great defense there by number 23, Dakota Ham.
Yeah, pass was intended for number 24, Noah Layton, and number 23, Dakota Ham, had the coverage on him. And Layton actually got inside. It was a slant route. He got inside Dakota Ham, but Dakota did a great job timing that up. He got there right as the ball did, knocked it loose, raked across, made sure that Layton couldn't come down with that. That's going to bring up 4th and 8 for Yellville, and they are in punt formation.
Red Devils have the lead, 8-0, 6:22 left here in the first quarter as Tanner Hegeman is the man back to receive the punt. Punt is up. It bounces off the guy in front of him. We have a loose ball. Dayton Rawlings giving chase. Jaden Martin giving chase. Jaden slips down, and that's going to be Dakota Ham is going to be the one that slings him out of bounds. Tremendous turn of events for the Red Devils, but we do have a penalty flag on the play.
And that one came from the back judge. And he picked it up and carried it a little further, so he spotted something way upfield.
That ball, when he kicked it, it
hit the up man.
Hit the man right in the keister.
It hit the personal protector right in front of him, and he probably, that's the guy who's supposed to keep anybody from rushing you and just knocking your head off, and he probably doesn't appreciate that. He might not work as hard for him next time.
His rear got in the way. Waiting for the official call. We've got a
block in the back on Yellville.
That's going to be declined. Red Devils are going to take over with tremendous field position here. Looks like they're going to be 1st and 10
from the 30, around the 30-yard line.
Man, give them a short field, why don't you?
Yeah, right at the 30. So that's going to be a very short field for the Red Devil offense as they set up for their 2nd possession of this game.
Is that Dakota Ham in the backfield?
That is number 23, Dakota Ham.
23, Dakota Ham in at running back. That's 1st this season, I believe.
He has a carry or 2 on the season.
Is that in those blowout games?
It was in some of the earlier games.
It was?
Yeah.
All right, Dakota Ham, the man in the backfield next to Cole Crawford. Red Devils will trip to the right.
Mason Martin split wide right.
Cole rolls out to the right. Pass is complete over there to number 15, Alan Horn, and he is going to get out of bounds. Good pickup there for Mr. Alan Horn. Pass completed there. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 5.
Yeah, good completion there. Good catch by Alan Horn. He had a good game last week. Had a couple of really clutch catches at key times for the Red Devils.
Absolutely.
And we got a stoppage in play here.
Allen is not a receiver that we've seen catch a whole lot of passes this year, but one thing Allen does bring to the table, he brings a lot of solid blocking to the table. The receivers for the Red Devils have done a tremendous job blocking downfield this year.
Yeah, they have. And Jaden Martin getting some attention on the sideline.
Oh, Dakota Ham with the carry. He's going right up the gut. What a carry. He's going to get it down just mere feet from the goal line. Man, he was fast.
Yeah, he was quick. Hit the hole in a hurry, and the Red Devils, speaking of fast, are right up on the ball. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line.
Dakota Ham still back there at running back for the Red Devils. .5:25 left here in the first quarter. Red Devils up 8-0. Mason Martin now pivoting to the backfield. Mason Martin is going to be the running back next to Cole. Cole's going to take it himself right up the gut. He's got open lanes. Touchdown, Red Devils. Cole Crawford from 4 yards out. Big touchdown. Red Devils go up 14-0.
And again, the right side of that offensive line, Lucas Shannon, Cade Bartlett, Austin McCurry doing a great job blocking. But Dakota Ham, the up back there, the H-back, he came in and laid a good block. And Mason Martin blocking from the running back position, just paving the way for their quarterback to walk it in.
Yes, sir. Red Devils, they are going to pivot into their extra point formation here, not going for 2 like they did earlier. Kenny Rivas is going to be the man back to attempt the extra point. If he makes it, he will be 30 for 35 on the season. Places down, kick is up, and that thing is right down the gut. Red Devils take a 15-0 lead 5 minutes and 3 seconds left here in the first quarter.
And we're going to take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here on this chilly, beautiful Friday night here in Yellville, Arkansas. Red Devils lead the game 15-0. 5 minutes, 3 seconds left here in the first quarter. What have you seen so far that you like, Scott?
That running game is working to perfection, and the offensive line is creating a huge push and giving the running backs and the quarterback plenty of room to run.
Great kick by Rivas. It's going to be fielded. Man's got some room to return. He's busting around the left side. He's got plenty of room. He's going to get shoved out of bounds. That looked like number 2, Tate Sweden.
That was Tate Sweden on the tackle over there. But that was a good return on a really deep kick by Kenny Rivas. Ball fielded inside the 5, and the return man went to his left and got it up across the 25. They're going to mark him at the 29-yard line, and that's where Yellville was set up for their second offensive possession of the night.
Kind of surprising, the last drive looked up, and I was expecting Mason Martin in the backfield. It was Dakota Ham, number 23, getting some carries in the night, and he's back out here on defense playing DB.
Yeah, and on that punt, I think Jaden Martin was a little shaken up.
Quarterback takes the snap, hands off to his running back. He's met immediately by the big fellas up front. Man, he got hit. I think he ran into the gut of Camden Newby, bounced off of him.
Yeah, and then Dayton Rawlings came in and finished it off.
Man.
No gain. They're going to give him, well, they're going to say he lost 3 yards on that. I thought they were going to give him the line of scrimmage with forward progress, but Dayton Rawlings made sure he didn't go anywhere else.
Dayton went after him like a T-bone steak, man. He slung him around.
He did.
Yellville QB with the fake hard count there. Red Devil defense showing good pressure here tonight.
John Davis creeping up from the linebacker position, showing pressure off that left side. He brings it.
Dayton Rawlings gets a hold of him immediately. There's a host of other Red Devils that come up and make that tackle. And we're seeing quite a bit of gang tackling tonight from the Red Devils.
Yeah, they are rallying to the ball, and that time a gain of about 5.
Should set up about 3rd and 8 for the Yellville Panthers. 3:45 left in the first quarter. Red Devils lead 15-0.
3rd and 7 for Yellville.
Red Devils with the 4-2-5 defense, 2 linebackers, 5 DBs out. QB takes a snap, he fakes it, he's going to keep it himself. He's slung down by Dayton Rawlings. Huge play there, Dayton Rawlings. If Dayton got beat, that was going to be a first down.
Yeah.
Dayton got a hold of him, would not let go. That young man is tenacious.
Yeah, he gets a big sack there. It's going to be a loss of 4. It's going to be 4th and 11 for Yellville, and Noah Cantrell, the Yellville quarterback, took a shot at one of the Red Devils. He didn't like being thrown down by Dayton Rawlings, and got up and swung his fist, but didn't connect.
Yellville back to punt. Tanner Hegeman, the man back to get it. This punt actually gets away. That ball almost touched there by Tanner. There was definitely some interference there. There was no chance for Tanner to actually get that. Austin Dobbs, Coach Dobbs is out there giving him the business, saying, hey man, my returner didn't even have a chance to field the ball cleanly. Yeah, but that ball is going to be fielded right around the 28-yard line. What do you think about that, Scott?
Well, we got touching by a Yellville player that occurred much further upfield, probably around the 40-yard line, so that's where the ball should be spotted. Yeah, they're going to say 41.
That's going to be what happened.
But you're right. The Yellville gunner did not give Dakota Hammond,
Tanner
Hegeman a chance to field the punt. And really a dangerous situation there. The ball kind of took a funny hop and Tanner just lucky it didn't hit him. As it is, the Red Devils have a pretty short field, ball in their own 41-yard line.
So 2:40 left in the first quarter. Red Devils lead 15-0. Crawford, quarterback in there. It's going to be a handoff to Jaden Martin right up the gut. He's got some room. He's dragging a man forward. Jaden's going to make it right to midfield. There's a penalty flag on the play.
Maybe a late hit by Yellville.
That's what it looks like. Jaden was going to be about 1 yard short of the first down, but if this is a late hit, he will get that first down.
Officials discussing the penalty, and it is going to be a personal foul, late hit against Yellville. So they spotted that at the 49, so it would have been enough, I think, for the first down, but as it is, it's going to be first down plus 15 yards.
So that is going to be 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line for the Red Devils. This explosive offense tonight, you cannot give them a short field and hope to succeed.
No, and really, you know, Yellville's done it twice, once with the errant punt and now with a big penalty. Give the Red Devils a short field, and that running game tonight has made them pay. We'll see if they can do it again here.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Red Devils. Ball's going to be actually at the 32-yard line. 2:31 left in the first quarter. It's going to be handoff. Jaden Martin keeps it. He powers through the first man, drags him, is dragging more men. Jaden Martin, man, Jaden Martin, folks, number 8 looks like a man among boys tonight.
Yeah, Denver Lake, number 6, again, makes contact with Jaden after just a couple yards, and he just drags him, and then it takes 2 or 3 more guys to bring him down finally, but he ends up picking up 8 yards on a play that really he should have been stopped at about 2 or 3.
Mason Martin in the backfield. You know, you talk about wrapping up a tackle. The young man is wrapping up. There's just nothing he can do.
Yeah, Jaden just a powerful runner.
Mason in the backfield next to Cole. Handoff to Mason Martin. He's got some room. He's making it happen. Mason breaking a tackle, dragging a young man with him. Big pickup there for the Red Devils. We can't exactly see where he went out of bounds.
He's going to be about the 10-yard line. Mason started to the right side, cut back to the middle, and then broke to the left.
That's going to be a pickup of 14 for Mason Martin. Another handoff to Mason Martin right up the gut. He's met pretty quickly, but he does pick up a couple.
Mason Martin on the carry.
See where they spot that. It's going to be right around the 8, I think, so it'll be a gain of 2 for Mason Martin. They're going to give him 3, so 2nd and goal from the 7.
It's going to be 2nd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Time we snap this one, we should be under a minute on the first quarter clock. Red Devils with a 15-0 lead, looking to add to that. Knocking on the door here. Mason Martin takes a direct snap from the backfield. He goes to the left side. He's dragging a man with him, and he is in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yes, sir. Mason Martin, his brother's running like a man among boys, and Mason is too. He didn't want to be left out of all the fun. He gets hit about 2 yards out, and he just drags that fella right into the end zone with him.
Yeah, I don't know who insulted the Martin brothers, but they're running angry tonight. Brings the score to 21-0 Red Devils. 52 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Red Devils are going to motion over into their kicking formation.
Kenny Rivas, the man back to kick. He is 30 for 35 on the season so far. Kick is up.
Right down the middle.
And that is going to be 31 for 36 on the season for Kenny. Red Devils take a 22-0 lead. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter.
We'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. As the Red Devils get set to kick off.
We will keep it right here. Red Devils going to be set to kick off. Mr. Kenny Rivas, the man to kick, having a tremendous year. Kicking this ball off, has already had a couple of good deep kicks tonight. Red Devil defense has handled business tonight. Look to see more of the same. Looking over Red Devils certainly have more business to attend to tonight, but looking over and seeing smiles from our big left tackle there, Chance Calden. Kick is up. That ball is going to be it's going to be bounced up. And their return man's going to get tackled.
And the ball came loose at the end.
Man, having some ball control issues for Yellville tonight.
And John Davis not content to just make tackles on defense. He goes down and makes one on special teams as well.
You know, the path to 200 is a real thing.
You know, if he's making special teams tackles and defensive tackles, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Yellville will have the ball inside their own 20-yard line, 1st and 10 on the 17. 46 seconds left on the first quarter clock. Yellville looking to get something going offensively.
Number 41, Cutter Boyce, came up a little hobbled after that special teams play, limping around the sideline just a little bit. Hope he is doing all right.
Number 12, Cantrell, Noah Cantrell, the quarterback keeper for Yellville. Austin Martin Trussell wraps him up at the line of scrimmage. No gain, 2nd and 10 for Yellville.
Panthers come out with an empty backfield. Quarterback looks to his right side. He's going to scramble. He's got a lot of pressure on him. He's going to throw that ball, and that ball is going to be incomplete right across the middle. Number 43 had a chance to get his hands on it, but just could not reel that one in.
That is Eli Girth, number 43 for Yellville. Ball kind of floated a little bit. Girth tried to come up and make a sliding catch on it, not able to corral it. Going to be 3rd and 10 for Yellville. 5 seconds left on the first quarter clock. Red Devils with a 22-0 lead.
This should be the last play of the first quarter. Yellville coming out of the huddle with about 19 seconds on the play clock. Old Glory blowing in the wind down there. Red Devil defense shifting over. Quarterback takes snap, rolls to his right side. He's got a receiver there. He's well covered. That ball is completed to a deeper receiver, and he is going to be brought down right in front of us here at the 50-yard line. Lucas Sims, the man on the tackle.
Number 2, Coben Hubbard on the reception for Yellville, and that was a big first down pickup for them. They cross into Red Devil territory for the first time tonight before Lucas Sims makes the tackle. That's going to bring an end to the first quarter. Score, Red Devils 22, the Yellville-Summit Panthers 0. We're going to take a 1-minute break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Celebrate with us at Philround Auto Play as we mark our incredible 49-year anniversary. You don't want to miss out what we have going on during this great event. Huge discounts and savings on a great selection of Chevrolets, GMC, and pre-owned inventory. Whether you're in the market for a new car, truck, or an SUV, now's the perfect time to find your dream vehicle at the price you'll love. Come see us today and join in on the anniversary excitement. Serving the River Valley since 1975, exit 84, just off I-40, Russellville.
And we are back here at the top of the second quarter. Red Devils lead the Panthers 22-0. Yellville is going to have the ball right here in Red Devil territory on the 49-yard line. One man in the backfield for the Panthers. It's going to be a handoff, right, and he's met immediately. Dayton Rawlings having him a night tonight is the first man on the scene. Red Devil defense is shoring up the gut tonight, Scott.
Yeah, that's a loss of about 4 on that play. Good tackle by Dayton Rawlings, just knifing through that Yellville offensive line and wrapping up and bringing down number 43, Eli Girth, for a loss. Make it 2nd and 14 for the Yellville-Summit Panthers.
Red Devil defense showing pressure. Quarterback takes the snap, looks to his right side. He's got a lot of pressure on him. He's trying to get away. He does get away. He's making it happen, but man, he pays for it. What a shot. He is going to pick up just a couple of yards, but he pays for that.
Solomon Lytle and Jaden Martin on the tackle for the Red Devils, and Cantrell, to his credit, did a good job of getting out of what was, without a doubt, going to be a huge sack, and he's able to actually pick up a couple of yards on that.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 12 for Yellville. 10:50 left in the second quarter. Red Devils lead 22-0. Empty backfield for Yellville. Quarterback takes a snap, rolls immediately to his left side. He's got a man wide open down the field. Number 2 brings it in for a catch, and that's going to be a first down. Lucas Sims was the defender in the vicinity there, just could not come in and make any pressure on the receiver.
Yeah, good completion there to Coben Hubbard for the first down. Yellville again into Red Devil territory. This time getting it down to the Red Devil 35, where they'll have 1st and 10 with 10:20 left on the second quarter clock.
Yellville offensive line still in their huddle. They come out. Quarterback's going to have an empty backfield again. Trips to the left side. The band blasting right at him. Quarterback takes the snap. He's got a pressure, rolls to the right side. Jaden Martin giving chase. That ball is complete again. Scott, these receivers for Yellville are bailing their quarterback out. They are doing a good job when he gets pressure on him, which has been every snap, of coming back and saving their QB.
Yeah, just doing a good job is Cantrell of getting out of the pocket and creating enough time to actually throw the ball downfield, and then his receivers are coming back to that. That time it was number 24, Noah Layton. And the Red Devils looking to run a man off the field and weren't going to be able to get him off in time. Coach Austin Dobbs called a timeout, and the Red Devil defense is going to talk it over. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here coming out of this timeout. Red Devils have a commanding lead, 22-0. 9:45 left here in the second quarter. We have seen some great stuff tonight for the Red Devils, especially from the defense. They've given up 2 passes, though, right here. Scott, what do you think about it?
Yeah, Yellville's finding a little success with the scramble. Red Devils putting a lot of pressure on Noah Cantrell, their quarterback, and he's being flushed out of the pocket. When he goes on the run, he gets it out there and gives his receivers a chance, and they're doing a great job working back to the ball and not giving up on the play. And they have made a couple of long completions here of late. See if the Red Devils can address that.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's got pressure again. AMT almost had him. He's escaping. He is going to air this thing out to the end zone. That ball is going to fall incomplete. Man, almost a highlight reel for that young man's life right there.
Yeah, an incredible attempt down there, and he is still down in the corner of the end zone. And I can't see a number who that is, but that was a...
I believe it's number 2. He's been there wide out on the left side the whole night.
If it is, that would be Coben Hubbard, and he is up and now jogging over, holding his...
Nope. Hubbard is right there.
Cage.
That's not Hubbard. I'm not sure who that is.
Let's see if we can get a number as he makes his way across the field. I think that's number 6. That'd be Denver Layton. That is who that is. And Denver Layton's the one who it's number 5, Kylo Coxma, who was shaken up on that. He's holding his rib cage on the right side. Great diving attempt across the back of the end zone. And again, Noah Cantrell, the Yellville quarterback, did a great job eluding pressure and just sprinting out to his left and throwing across his body, and still made a good throw and gave his receiver a chance coming across the end zone there.
I thought AMT had him dead to rights. AMT busted around that right side, and I thought, man, there was nobody there. AMT doesn't miss tackles.
Yeah.
Credit to this QB for being able to kind of skirt his way around, dance around a little bit, make some stuff happen. He's been eluding this Red Devil defense quite a bit here on this drive, doing a good job.
Yeah, that's something that the Red Devils are going to have to address is, taking good angles when you get pressure on that quarterback, because he'll make you pay if you go in too shallow.
Quarterback is going to keep it himself over on the right side. He's going to push forward. He's got just a few yards, but that's going to bring up third and medium. We do have a penalty marker on the play here. Not sure where it was thrown.
The referee is talking to a Yellville player. Let's see. A sideline warning.
Yep. It's going to be a sideline warning against the Red Devils.
I don't really know what that's about.
I'm not sure. We can't, where we're sitting tonight, we don't really have an angle over on the home side. We're sitting about 10 yards from the action tonight, folks.
Right on top of it.
I mean,
bringing it into your living room.
That's right. I'm sitting on the 44.
Penalty was sideline warning against Atkins.
Yellville takes a snap. He's got immediate pressure, and he's rolling out. He's got some room, and he is going to get, nope, he breaks that tackle. He's going to get drugged down by Kenny Rivas.
Yeah, again, Austin Martin Trussell had him wrapped up, and
man,
Cantrell just slid right out of that.
He's doing a really good job. Props to the Yellville quarterback, doing a great job tonight, just escaping the pressure. Because, I mean, there's jailbreak.
Yeah, Red Devils are bringing the house, rushing the quarterback, and he's just getting out of that rush and making something happen, that time with his legs. Able to pick up the first down. It's going to be first and goal, ball at the 8-yard line. Yellville looking to get on the board. Red Devils with a 22-0 lead.
Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to keep it himself right up the middle. He is going to have it into the end zone. That is going to be a touchdown for the Yellville Panthers, bringing your score 22-6. Atkins with 8 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the second quarter. Yellville gets on the board.
Yeah, Noah Cantrell kept it that time. Went right off the left side, his left tackle, and just gave him enough time to make a hole for him, and he doesn't need much. He's proven to be a shifty runner, very elusive runner tonight. He gets into the end zone.
Yellville with a very strange formation. Quarterback keeps it himself, rolls to his left side. It is going to be complete for a 2-point conversion. That's going to bring the score 22-8. 8 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the game in the second quarter, and the Red Devils are in control.
They have a 22-8 lead. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
And we are back here, folks. Yellville gets on the board there on that last drive. Scott, me and Scott were discussing during the break there. I've never seen a 2-point conversion attempt line up like that before. That was new for me.
Yeah, kind of a wrinkle on the swinging gate there on that formation, and it worked for Yellville.
It did. They got in for the 2-point conversion. They are trailing Atkins 8-22. We got a short onside kick. Atkins is going to recover it. That ball is going to be fielded at the 50-yard line. Good look-alive play there.
Jackson McNutt, number 64, fields that. The ball didn't travel 10 yards, and Jackson did a good job just coming up and
get a hold of it,
making sure he clamped down on that thing. That's going to give the Red Devils the ball inside Yellville territory. Ball spotted at the 49.
Great job there by the sophomore. Look-alive play on special teams. Mason Martin in the backfield for the Red Devils. Cole with the hard count. They're going to audible in now.
Yellville changes up the defensive formation. They're going to bring their cornerbacks up. Press coverage on the outside receivers for the Red Devils.
It's going to be a handoff to Mason Martin. He's got room. They're going to get Davin Bowden. Doesn't matter. They're going to get Davin Bowden with the hold there. He He definitely held that one too long.
Yeah.
Kind of got a little shove there in at the end. That's going to negate the entire play there from Mason. That'll bring up first and 20 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, Davin trying to get a block just to seal the edge for Mason, and they're going to give him the block in the back.
Had a little extra sauce on the end of that block.
Coach Austin Dobbs pleading his case to the official on the Red Devil sideline.
I'm going to walk that one off. It's going to be first and 20 here for the Red Devils on the 41-yard line. Red Devils lead 22-8, 8:45 left in the first half.
Cole trying the hard count. Yellville holds their water. Check the sideline for the play change.
Cole's going to take the ball himself. He's got a lot of room to run on the left side. He's going to push forward. He gets more than enough yards back on that. That's going to be a pickup of, looks like, about 13 yards.
Yeah, that's going to bring up second and about 7.
Maybe second and 8. Great run there by the quarterback.
Good downfield blocking by Tanner Hageman and Alan Horn that time.
We got a handoff to Jaden Martin. He's got plenty of room. He is hit. He's dragging him. And that's going to be a big first down. Jaden Martin gets down to the 30-yard line.
Number 5, Kylo Coxma on the tackle for Yellville. And again, Jaden drags him for a couple extra yards. Now Jaden moves up. That sniffer position right behind the right tackle.
Davin Bowden, the man with the ball, he's going to get down the field. Looks like he's going to pick up around 3 or 4 yards.
Screen pass out to the right side to Davin Bowden on the end of that formation. And a good job by Yellville picking him up and limiting the damage there to 4 yards on that first down completion, make it 2nd and 6.
Jaden Martin in the backfield next to Cole Crawford. Red Devils have trips wideouts out to the left side. Davin Bowden, the lone wideout on the right, but there is going to be a timeout taken by the Yellville Panthers.
And we'll take one on the air with them. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
You can rest easy. Join us today.
And we are back here, folks, 7:04.
It's about discovering your purpose, exploring your passions on a campus that feels like home. At A-State, you can achieve at the highest levels, form lasting relationships, and support the Red Wolves, both on campus and in the wild. Whether you're into research, the arts, healthcare, or maybe something else, there's a place for you at Arkansas State University. Find your place in the pack. Visit astate.edu to learn more.
And we're back. 2nd and 6. Cole Crawford takes a snap. He's going to get some air on this thing. It's a pass to Jaden Martin. It is complete. Jaden's got blockers. He's going to fight forward. He's got a chance here. He's met by a wall of guys. And they're pushing him forward, but they are going to blow that play dead. What yard line is that, Scott?
That's going to be right about the 5-yard line, maybe just inside. They're going to spot it at the 6, actually.
Red Devil offense hurrying up here. It's going to be a handoff to Jaden Martin.
And they're going to get Yellville with too many men on the field.
Yep.
That is a touchdown.
They're going to say touchdown. Doesn't matter about too many men. Touchdown, Red Devils.
Let's see if they blew that dead.
Did the
have.
White hat indicated touchdown, didn't he?
He did. And that is going to be a touchdown.
the white hat indicated touchdown. But there is some discussion going on. Coach Dobbs is saying, where's my touchdown?
Well, he's asking the Red Devil captain, do you want to accept a penalty? And the answer to that question is, of course not.
Of course not. No, keep the touchdown.
Yep.
That should be Jaden Martin's 12th, I believe, on the season.
And now the official on the near side, on our side, is coming to Austin Dobbs to explain it.
I couldn't quite hear what he said.
He's asking him the same question. Do you want to take the penalty or you want to take the points?
Take the points.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a touchdown for the Red Devils. 6:43 left here in the first half. Red Devils now lead 28-8.
And you can file that one into the category of no-brainer.
No-brainer. Kenny Rivas, the man to kick. The lefty kicker has it up, and it is right down the gut. Red Devils 29, Yellville Panthers 8. 6:43 left here in the second half.
We'll take another 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here, folks. The Red Devils take a commanding 29-8 lead with just over 6 minutes left here in the first half. There's been several times today where the Red Devil offense has been given a short field. And if anything can be said about this Red Devil team, it is that their offense is explosive and they like to run the ball.
Yeah, almost entirely tonight it has been on the ground.
Yep.
And the offense has done a great job putting points on the board.
That little bubble screen to Davin was about the only pass we've seen Cole throw tonight.
One on the far side to Allen Horn earlier.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
That's about it.
Kenny Rivas with the kick, and it's a good kick. It's going to be fielded around the 5-yard line. He is met immediately. Huge tackle there.
Ethan Langley, number 39, down the field.
Goodness. Ethan Langley wanted him some steak, and he went and found some.
He did. That was a fantastic open field tackle by number 30, Langley, the sophomore, flying down the field and finding the ball carrier and making contact with him.
Man, Ethan wanted him some Panther cutlets, and he got one, dadgummit.
That's going to pin Yellville inside their 20.
It's going to looks like about the 16-yard line. Red Devil defense has done a good job plugging the gut tonight.
Yellville found some success on that last drive. See if the Red Devil defense can adjust.
Quarterback takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Running back out to the right side. He's going to get some yardage before he's brought down. Tate Sweden, one of the men on that tackle over there.
Number 5, Kylo Coxma on the carry for Yellville. It's going to be a gain of 9. Number 2, Tate Sweden. Number 40, John Davis, combining to make the tackle. 2nd and 1 for Yellville. They get it out to the 25-yard line.
Yellville quarterback comes out with an empty backfield. Red Devil defense showing pressure. Quarterback's going to keep it himself right up the gut. He's met at the line. It's going to be close.
It'll be interesting to see where they give him progress.
It doesn't look like they're going to give it to him.
They are. The official on the far side is signaling first down.
We do have a man. Is he down?
He is down, yeah.
We have an injured player on the field here holding his knee.
Yeah, that's one of the Yellville offensive linemen. We're going to take a 30-second break while they attend to him. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Russellville.
And we are back here in Yellville. That is number 53 for Yellville that is down on the field still.
That's the senior offensive lineman, Cash Tilton, for the Panthers, and they are, looks like they're addressing that right knee. He went down and was holding his knee as that play ended, and you hope that it's not a serious injury that we're looking at there, but they're taking their time with him. They're going to get him up on his feet now.
And he is up. He is limping to the sideline, but he is on his own power.
Yeah, he's putting some weight on that right leg, which is a good sign. Getting some assistance as he makes his way off to the field. And as we resume play, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Yellville. Ball at their own 26-yard line.
5:55 left here in the first half. Red Devils lead 29-8. John Davis and this Red Devil defense looking to finish up this drive and handle business on this road trip.
That's what Coach Austin Dobbs always says when we go on the road. It's a business trip.
Business trip. Camden Newby, Solomon Lytle, the two men in the middle of this thing. Dayton Rawlings has been having a great night so far. He lines up at that left nose position. And we're going to have a timeout on the field here. Yellville Panthers going to take another timeout.
And we'll take one with them. A 30-second break. We'll be back with Red Devil football right after this on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here, Red Devils and Panthers still in a timeout. We have 5:30 left here in the first half. The Red Devils have a 29-8 lead over the Panthers. Coach Austin Dobbs had this team putting in some work this week on their defense, and it showed. Not on that last drive, gave up a touchdown, but looking to see who can make the stop here tonight. Dayton Rawlings, Jaden Martin, Camden Newby, Solomon Lytle, the defensive line, done a good job plugging the gut tonight.
John Davis, Tate Sweden, Austin Martin Trussell, the linebackers there.
A lot of pressure showing from the Red Devil defense. Quarterback keeps it himself, goes to the right side. He's got some room. He's going to get brought down over on that right side after a pickup of about, what was that?
9.
About 9. Another good pickup for this QB. John Davis, the man that comes up with the tackle for his 1,000th tackle or something like that. Red Devils having a hard time, they can't quite get an answer for this QB that's scrambling on him tonight.
Yeah, that's number 12, Noah Cantrell, and he is dangerous with the ball in his hands. Cantrell checks his sideline for the play. He takes a shotgun snap, throws to the right side. It's a screen, it's complete. Red Devils with a good job rallying to the ball. About 7 Red Devils going to be in on that tackle. Not quite enough for the first down. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2. Number 60, Dayton Rawlings. Number 40, John Davis, among the Red Devils in on that tackle.
3rd and 2 for the Red Devils, 4:25 left here in the first quarter. Clock has stopped for some reason.
Actually, 4th down is what they're showing. So.
Oh, yep. Well, yeah, it is 4th and 1.
And now we've got officials.
We do have
running in to have a little conversation.
What's going on here, Scott? You're the man.
I think they're going to
measure this thing. All right.
Yeah, we're going to take the chains all the way across the field for a measurement. I think the Yellville coaching staff requested that from their side. The officials stretching the chains out over there. Camden Newby's kind of blocking our view just a little bit. They're going to be well short.
You know, folks, there's not a window in Camden Newby. He's a big boy.
So it is going to be 4th down for Yellville. They'll bring the chains back out to the far hash and spot the ball. Make sure they have the spot exactly right. It looks to be 4th and less than a yard. Yeah, about a
Hey.
About the length of the football is the spot. We got a good shot of it
Shout
there
out to
from
our
sideline cam.
Yeah, shout out to the sideline camera lady. Greenlee Scroggins getting us the shot there. He was well short of the first down.
So fourth and very short for Yellville. And Cantrell has been very effective running the ball. You would expect they're going to try to put it in his hands and give him a chance to pick up the first down. Red Devil defense looking to shut that down and get the ball back to their offense with another short field if they can pull off the fourth down stop here.
Play clock has started. Quarterback looking to the right side for an audible here.
He's going to go up under center.
Oh, yeah, he's just going to try to push it right in. He is not going to get it. Red Devil defense with a massive stop. They said, no, sir.
Yeah, he's going to be short of the first down. They may measure that again, but
no chance that's a first down. He didn't.
He got a generous spot from that official on the far side.
And
I think they're giving him, they're not even going to measure. They're going to signal first down Red Devils.
Yep, that is going to be a first down for the Red Devils. The defense crashed in with intense aggression. They are not letting them get anywhere tonight. Tougher than a $3 gas station steak, Scott.
I like it.
I don't know if I like the steak.
I like the analogy.
I do like the analogy as well.
So that's going to give the Red Devils another short field. They're going to take over here at the Yellville
35.
35, yeah.
It's going to be handoff to Jaden Martin. He's going to be met immediately. He jukes out to the right side. He's got some room. He is going to blast his way forward. He's going to be right at that first down line.
Yeah, very close to a first down.
Man, what a run here. Jaden Martin out proving a point. He is, yeah, Mason might be electric, but hey, he's got something special in the tank too.
Yeah, and Jaden started to go up the middle, and it was plugged up, and he bounced to the right side. Did get a first down.
Yeah, he is running angry tonight. Jaden Martin, the senior, not wanting his season to end on some losses. He's got something to prove tonight in Yellville.
Looking to snap that two-game streak.
It's going to be another hand. Nope, Cole's going to keep it himself. One of the few passes tonight. We've got room. Cole's going to run it. And he's going to pick up just a couple of yards before he goes out of bounds. Maybe one or 2 yards there.
Dayton Rawlings coming in.
Looks like we're going to be in
offense.
We're going to be in the Wild Devil formation here. Jaden Martin, the man at QB.
Dayton Rawlings, that sniffer back. Alan Horn, the tight end, lined up on the right side.
Jaden's going to keep it himself. He's got room. He's going to push forward. He definitely has plenty of room. That's going to be another touchdown for the Red Devils. Jaden Martin.
Flag down.
Oh, man.
Flag is on about the 12, 13-yard line on the far side, and I think they're going to get maybe Dayton Rawlings for a hold there.
Number 2 for the Panthers coming up.
Yeah.
Coming up injured there. We've got a holding call against the Red Devils. That's going to negate that. They're going to negate that rushing touchdown. What a run there for Jaden Martin.
Yeah.
Made a couple of cuts and just watch the magic happen.
Dayton Rawlings came in and was headed out in front to block for Jaden Martin. I think they're going to say he held. Rawlings going to stay in.
It's going to be 2nd and 10 there for the Red Devils. 3:24 left in the first half. Red Devils lead 29-8.
Red Devils shift.
Still in the Wild Devil formation. Jaden Martin, the man in at QB.
Shift the left tackle over to the right side. Now Chance Coffin is the end of line of scrimmage on the right side. Alan Horn moves to the left.
And he's going to the right.
Yeah.
Jaden Martin's got some room. He is rushing this thing. He is going to get pushed out of bounds. But this is going to be a 1st and goal situation there. You noted it, Scott. Chance Colvin moved over to the right side. You've got meat on the right side of that line. You follow where the meat goes.
Yeah, they went heavy on the right side, and
they're still heavy
with that. Yeah,
they're still heavy. Chance Colvin, our left tackle, lined up at the far right tackle this time. It's going to be another run to the right side. Jaden's going to push it in. We've got a penalty flag on the play here. Looks like that may be a false start. Yep, They're going to get the Red Devils with a false start there. That's going to back them up 5 yards. Should be first and goal from the 8-yard line now.
Didn't see who the guilty party was on that one.
Not sure either. I was looking at the right side. I think it came from the left side of the line. It was that far judge that made that call.
Yeah, it is the official on the Yellville sideline over there who made the call, and I think he's going to get Tanner Hegeman with that movement. Tanner was the wide out to that far side.
3:13 left in the first half. Red Devils lead 29-8. First and goal from the 8-yard line. Mason Martin in at running back. Cole's going to keep it himself. He runs forward. He's got room. He's got blockers. He's got room. He gets it in. Touchdown for the Red Devils. Cole Crawford takes it in himself.
And there's another penalty flag.
Oh, my.
Play.
How many more?
This time going to be on the right side, and that is a hold on the Red Devils.
It's going to be another hold on the Red Devils. Take another touchdown away. That's the second touchdown that we've had removed today. Or is that the third?
Well, the play before this, they blew it dead, and it would have been a touchdown.
Yes.
Jaden got into the end zone. So, for all intents and purposes, 3 touchdowns off the board now because of penalties. Shades of the Episcopal game.
Ooh. Well,
earlier in the season.
That game was rough for a couple of reasons. Man, the ball is going to be first and goal from the 17. Mason Martin in the backfield, 3 men out wide for the Red Devils. It's going to be handoff to Mason. He's got room. He's got plenty of room. He's making some cuts. He's going to have the ball down within the, is he within the 5? Is he inside the 5? It's going to be close.
Yeah, he's going to be inside the 5. I think they're going to mark him at about the 4. Actually, about the 3. Yeah,
yep.
They give him the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Second and goal from the 3, 2:40 left in the game. Atkins leads 29-8. Cole's going to keep it himself. He's going to push forward, and that is a touchdown for the Red Devils. Cole said, "You take my other one away? Fine, I'll get me another one."
Yeah, number 31, Rylan Lund, there to try to make the stop, and Cole lowered his head and ran over and then kind of glanced down at him.
He did.
There you go.
I think Cole was just going to, I'm looking at Cole's dad. Cole was just going to give him a little Christmas gift right there, right? Early Christmas gift. Shane Crawford just said Cole's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's in a giving mood tonight.
He is in a very giving mood. Gave him a little something on that TD there. Red Devils lead 35-8. 2:35 left in the first half. Kenny Rivas is going to be back for the PAT. Places down. Kick it was shanked. I'm not sure we got a good hold on that. That's the first time I've seen Kenny shank one, but I think the hold might have been bad there. But nonetheless, Red Devils lead 35. It should be 35. That wasn't good.
Yeah, it should be 35.
Should be 35. That wasn't good.
29-8.
Yeah, it should be 35-8 there.
Well, we'll see if they can get the score sorted out. We're going to take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Learn more at baptist-health.com. Baptist Health, for you, for life.
And we are back here with Red Devil Football. Kenny Rivas, the man with the kickoff, and that ball is going to be fielded right around the 15-yard line. He's got some room to run. He broke a tackle, broke another tackle. He's going to get brought down by a couple of Red Devils. Number 11, Tanner Hegeman, the main man in on the tackle there for the Red Devils, and Yellville's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 30, right at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good starting field position for Yellville on this drive, and they're going to look to get on the board again, try to close the gap before halftime.
Atkins, of course, would love to get this ball back and score, putting us in a mercy situation.
Yep.
Going into halftime, defense going to have to make a stop here. Looking to shut down this rushing quarterback who has just had the magic tonight to escape the pass rush of the Red Devils. Quarterback keeps himself. He's looking for a man. He's got tons of pressure. AMT is the man on the chase, and he is going to make this pass. Man, that pass was completed. A diving catch for number 24 right at the 48-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Panthers.
Again, a great job by Cantrell getting out of the pocket, escaping the pressure brought on him that time by number 22, Austin Martin Trussell, and getting out to the right, throwing. And number 24, Noah Layton, came back and made a catch.
Quarterback takes the snap. He's got pressure. He escapes again. He's going to get, oh, wow. Did he get rid of that thing? He did. He got rid of it before John Davis slung him 5 yards back. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. 2:05 left in the first half. Red Devils lead 36-8.
Red Devils brought pressure on the edge that time. Cantrell recognized it, climbed up in the pocket in the middle, and then escaped to the right side. John Davis brought heavy pressure on him, threw him out of bounds, but Cantrell able to get rid of it. For an incompletion, it'll be 2nd and 10.
Ball on the Yellville 48-yard line. Quarterback with an empty backfield, takes a snap, rolls to his left side. Tons of pressure there. Ball is up in the air. It's completed by number 2. My goodness, what a leaping catch there for Yellville. Coming back again, bailing his quarterback out. These receivers have done a great job tonight bailing out their quarterback.
Yeah, and, we've said it over and over. Cantrell just buying time, getting out of the pocket and throwing it up, and that time it was number 2, Coben Hubbard, coming back to it, making a catch on the Red Devils sideline for a first down.
Minute 50 left on the clock here. Empty backfield for Yellville. Red Devils up 36-8. Quarterback takes a snap. He's rushing. He's got tons of pressure. He's going to be brought down for a sack. Tate Sweden handling business, and that young man is fired up.
Big loss there on that sack by Tate Sweden, who just shot right up the middle. Perfectly timed blitz from the middle linebacker, number 2, sophomore Tate Sweden, and that's going to be a huge 10-yard loss. Bring up 2nd and 20 for Yellville.
Minute 16 left on the clock here. Red Devils up 36-8, 2nd and 20. Quarterback takes the snap. He rolls to his right side. Solomon Lytle giving chase. He's going to throw this thing, and that pass is going to be, ooh. That pass is going to be complete, but man, he crashes over a table on the other sideline. We do hope he is okay. That was a shot there. They're going to say incomplete.
Yeah.
Man.
There's number 2, Coben Hubbard, who made a great catch over here on this sideline just a few moments ago. That time on his home sideline, and he's probably pretty upset with the person who put that table there.
Yeah, you know what? If I'm gonna get hit like that by a table, I'd at least like to hang on to that, man. For his sake, kind of hate that, but for our sake, love it.
Yeah.
It's going to be 3rd and 20 for the Panthers. Minute 3 left on the clock. Red Devils lead 36-8. Defense looking to make a big stop here and give the offense one more shot to put this thing in mercy rule before halftime. Quarterback with one man in the backfield. Quarterback keeps it. He's looking for a man. He's got a man open right there. That pass is going to be incomplete. Man, if he would have caught that pass, Kenny Rivas and Austin Martin Trussell were going to lay the boomstick on him.
Yeah, that was Kylo Coxma, who was the intended receiver. He bobbled that ball and tried to catch it for a few seconds there. And like you said, if he had been able to bring that one in, it was going to be trouble.
AMT, I'm sure, is frustrated by the amount of times that QB's gotten away from him. That was going to be a hit stick tackle.
Yeah. It's going to bring up 4th and 20 for Yellville. Clock under a minute. Stops on the incompletion. And they're going to leave the offense on the field at this point. Really got nothing to lose.
Yeah, empty backfield for Yellville. Quarterback looks to his right side. They have a bubble screen. That ball is going to be aired out downfield. It's going to fall incomplete. Nobody within the vicinity. And the Red Devil offense that has been nothing but fireworks tonight is going to have 50 seconds to get another touchdown on the field, on the board here, Scott.
Yeah, and a short field to boot. They're going to have it at their own 47.
53 yards to go here for the Red Devils. Mason Martin in the backfield next to his brother Jaden. I predict a Martin brother touchdown right here, Scott.
I'm for it. If we're voting, I'm for it.
I'm for it as well. It is the voting season.
It is.
Cole Crawford, the man in at QB, Jaden Martin beside him. Cole looking for a man to pass. It's going to be completed to Tanner Hegeman. Hegeman breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He's got some room, and he is going to get brought down right at the 40-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Red Devils.
They're going to stop the clock to reset the chains. It is enough for the first down, but once the chains are set and the official marks the ball ready for play, the clock will start. It is winding, just under 40 seconds now left on the first half clock.
Jaden Martin still in the backfield for the Red Devils. Crawford takes the snap, looks to his right side. Great block. It's right there. That ball, oh man, ball almost intercepted by number 3, but then Mason Martin had a chance to get his hands on it. I don't think Mason expected the ball. Man, close call pass there. 27 seconds left here on the clock. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. Red Devils on their own on the Yellville 41-yard line.
And a little deeper in the pattern was number 21, Davin Bowden, who had several steps on his defender. He would have had a walk-in touchdown had that pass gone his way.
Yep. Jaden Martin still in the backfield with Cole. Cole looking for a man downfield. He's got pressure. It's a dump off past him, Jaden. Jaden's got room. There's going to be a block in the back penalty right there. They're going to call that against number 11, Tanner Hegeman. That's going to back the Red Devils up farther. It's going to bring up 2nd and 20. Well, they're going to give us forward progress there, referee Scott.
It'll be from where the penalty took place, which is right at the first down marker, so it should be
about 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, yeah.
So that's just going to negate it.
Repeat it.
Yep.
I don't know how many downfield blocking penalties that is tonight.
That's the 4th one.
It's several. Too many.
Too many. That is the 4th downfield blocking. Most have been on Davin. We had one on Dayton Rawlings, and now this one on Tanner.
You love to see especially your receivers blocking downfield, but you got to know when to let go. As Kenny Rogers once said, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. So if you had Kenny Rogers on your bingo card for tonight's broadcast, you win.
Know when to fold them. It's a good song. Thank you, Scott. Coach Austin Dobbs making a case here that the clock was still running while he says Jaden got out of bounds over there. The clock should have never restarted.
Yeah.
We should have about 20 seconds on the clock here.
The clock has 11 seconds on it at this point. And
Coach Dobbs is going to have a meeting with a ref over here. They're saying that the ball was, that he was in bounds.
Now they're going to put 20 seconds on the clock. So they are going to.
They're going to give 20 seconds.
They're going to clear it up, yeah.
Yep.
They do reset the clock. 20 seconds.
And now
he's going to wind it up.
Yep, it's ticking away here. We've got 16 seconds. Cole needs to snap the ball here. He's looking for a man. He's got Davin. Davin wide open. And the ball, man. That ball just about a yard too long for Davin. Could not reel that one in. There's 9 seconds left on the clock here for the Red Devils.
Yeah.
And realistically, Scott, you got about two plays left.
Yeah, and you want to work work the edges, try to get out of bounds if you can.
That one hurt.
Yeah, Red Devils do have timeout or 2 left.
Yeah, they got two.
2.
Man, there was nobody in front of Davin Bowden. If that one could have been completed, that would have been touchdown city for the Red Devils.
Yellville making some late substitutions on defense.
We've got a timeout on the play. Yellville is going to take the timeout here. 9 seconds left in the first half. Red Devils lead 36-8.
And we'll take a 30-second break on the air. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions. Back up.
And we are back here, 9 seconds left in the first half. Red Devils lead 36-8. We're on the 40-yard line, but But, Scott, it wouldn't surprise me if we get downfield a little bit of ways. You don't have to get all this because you've got a pretty dang good kicker. Last week, Kenny Rivas made one from 37, which means they would need to get down to about the 20-yard line. If you get half of this, you're going to get Kenny in a range he's very comfortable.
Yeah, and that one he made last week from 37 had plenty of leg. That would have been good from at least 47, so we'll see what the Red Devils are able to do. Obviously, we'd love to have 6 here instead of 3.
Absolutely. Crawford takes the snap. He's looking for a man. He's got pressure. He's going to dump this. He's just going to throw it out of bounds. He's just going to throw that one out of bounds. He got rid of it. He had the Yellville fans are pretty happy about this penalty flag. I believe they're going to get Cole for intentional grounding here. What's that going to rack us up to, Scott?
That is going to be a loss of down for sure. So it's going to bring up 4th down. Let's see where they should be at the spot of the foul there. Flag is laying right at the Yellville 46. Officials discussing it right now.
We have 4 seconds left here in the first half. The Red Devils are leading 36-8. We have an intentional grounding call on Cole Crawford.
Yeah, that is the indication by the referee. There was also a false start, so they're going to decline that one. And grounding, they're going to take the grounding penalty. It's going to be right at the spot of the flag, so it's going to be...
Man, sloppy drive here by the Red Devils.
They're going to mark off 5 from the spot of the foul, so it's going to put the ball right at the 50.
So 50-yard line's 4 seconds. It's going to be a touchdown or bust. Kenny ain't going to make one from 67.
Probably not. It is going to be 4th down and about 20. The PA announcer here in the stadium, a little generous, said 4th and 19 for the Red Devils.
Yeah, 4th and 19. 4 seconds left. Red Devils got to get to the end zone here if they want to do something. 5 wide. Cole takes the snap. He's got pressure. He's going to have to juke around, make something happen. He just gets rid of it, and that ball's going to fall harmlessly just out of reach from Allen Horn, and that's going to bring us to halftime here. Red Devils lead the Yellville Panthers 36-8.
We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and recap the first half. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
I'm Kellen Walford. I'm here with Avery Potter. This is Senior Spotlight. First question for you I've got is, how long have you been playing volleyball for?
I've been playing volleyball since 7th grade, making this my 6th year.
What made you want to get into playing volleyball?
So back in 7th grade, we actually all got together and went up to the office and asked to make a 7th grade team because there wasn't one before. And I think that's what ultimately urged me to play because it was a new team and a new experience, and I was excited to become a part of it.
So you were number 4. Does that mean anything to you? Is there a reason behind that? Or?
There's not a specific reason. It's really just my favorite number, and I haven't got the chance to be number 4 until this year.
What's your favorite part about game days?
My favorite part about game days is probably just the warm-up and when we all get excited and get the energy up together and just have fun and prepare ourselves for the game.
So you said getting the energy up. Who would you say is your hype man?
Really, I feel like the team overall is good at hyping each other up, but for me personally, I would probably say Posey. She's always super excited and hype, and I feel like that just, pours over to me, and I match her energy in that way.
Is it the same way in practice? Like, what's your favorite part about practice?
My favorite part about practice is, again, probably just when we're all super excited and having fun with each other, but also able to play well and just enjoy practice. I think that's always really fun.
What's been your favorite memory so far in your volleyball career?
I'm sure a lot of volleyball players have said this, but my favorite memory is Branson. I always have so much fun on that trip, and I'm always able to make so many memories and just spend time with my teammates, and yeah, I'd probably say that.
It's been a very common answer so far that we've had. What would you say to some like upcoming underclass, like 7th graders coming up?
I would probably tell them just to have fun and enjoy it and to not worry too much because it is supposed to be something that is fun. And yeah, just to, have fun with it and just enjoy it while it lasts.
And final question, what is Red Devil Pride? Like, what does that mean to you?
Red Devil Pride, I think it just means, teamwork and just coming together and just playing with all the effort and energy you have, just having that Red Devil Pride.
That's a pretty good answer to me. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think you did a good job. This is Senior Spotlight with senior volleyball player number 4, Avery Potter.
Down the run to make it 35-8, and Kenny Rivas did convert that PAT, which was low. And
my goodness!
But it just got inside the upright, and that pushes the score to 36-8. That's where we sit at halftime. Zach, what are your thoughts on the first half so far?
I'm shocked that thing went in.
Yeah, it was.
Man,
it was an awkward hold there. Not sure about the snap. We have seen some footing issues tonight. We've seen several players slip and fall, and maybe Cole Crawford had a hard time just getting that ball down on the hold. But credit to Kenny, managed to push it through. And
it kind of looked like a peppered mallard out there. That thing looked like it had a little shrapnel in it. But looking at what we've seen so far in this half, the Red Devil run game, for the most part, has had their way. Kind of saw the Red Devil passing game here at the end of the first half, and definitely nothing to write home about. Just couldn't get the ball moving there. But when they've had opportunities to run the ball, the offensive line has done a tremendous job opening up the holes for Jaden Martin, Mason Martin, and Dakota Ham, who we saw for a drive there at the beginning of the game. Just had a great work there. Jaden Martin has been the workhorse tonight. He has been handling business tonight on the offensive end of the ball.
Yeah, and Yellville had a kind of an awkward punt situation, something you don't see very often. The punter kicked the ball into the back of his protection man in front of him, and able to pick it up and scramble around, try to make something happen. The Red Devils rallied to it, brought him down, but Jaden Martin was a little bit shaken up on that play, came off for the next offensive possession. Dakota Ham went in his place and made the most of the time he got. He had some really, really good runs on that possession. Thought he was going to score a touchdown there at one point. He got him down close, but credit to him for being ready when his number was called. He went in and was effective running the ball. But really, whoever's been running tonight for the Red Devils has been effective. So far, the Red Devils have 212 yards on the ground in the first half, 40 yards through the air. The passing game has been a little bit hit and miss so far tonight. And we're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll come back and give you some individual stats and talk a little more about how this first half has unfolded. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions, back in 2 minutes.
At Centennial Bank, we believe serving our community goes beyond assisting with financial needs. We pride ourselves on being community connected and customer focused. Supporting our community starts with our employees. We enjoy rolling up our sleeves and helping make our community a better place. Our local bankers are a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities. That is why Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Looking to expand without breaking the bank? Now's the best time to visit Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, the River Valley's oldest full-service portable buildings dealer, 8 years and counting. Thinking of getting a building or a carport? Will give yourself the gift of added space with the benefit of end-of-the-year specials at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings. That she shed, man cave, or shop you've always wanted is at Duval's Affordable Portable Buildings, 4151 South Arkansas.
If you own a business, you know how important your roof is, but do you know how to maintain it? E&F Roofing has been offering the best commercial roof systems as well as conducting preventative maintenance and asset management services so you can focus on your business. From industries to schools and local businesses of all shapes and size, E&F Roofing has been serving Arkansas for over 50 years and trusted for 3 generations. So call 479-272-4069 for a free estimate today.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas deliver reliable, affordable power to more than 60% of Arkansas, the field we call home. The 17 dedicated electrical cooperatives around the state manage over 75,000 miles of power lines, delivering power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, and of course, football fields, improving the lives of communities and their residents all across Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to play, the power to deliver.
And we are back here. It is still halftime. The Yellville-Summit band is currently out on the field performing their halftime show. Scott, you got some stats for us over here.
Yeah, first half stats brought to you by First Baptist Church of Atkins. Individual stats, Jaden Martin had 10 carries in the first half for 109 yards. If my math is right, that's an average of about 10.9 yards per carry. He also has a touchdown to his credit. Mason Martin has 5 carries for 60 yards. That's an impressive average yards per carry by that young man as well. 2 touchdowns. Dakota Ham, we mentioned him before the break there, came in to spell Jaden Martin, who was a little shaken up on a special teams play. Made the most of his opportunities, had a carry for 23 yards, and when he got the ball in the backfield, absolutely no hesitation at all. He broke right up the middle and got a 23-yard gain. Cole Crawford has 4 carries for 20 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cole is 4 of 7 passing for 40 yards. Jaden Martin, Tanner Hegeman, Alan Horn, and Davin Bowden with 1 reception each. Defensively, John Davis leads the way with 6.5 tackles so far tonight. Dayton Rawlings has 4 tackles. And special teams, Kenny Rivas is 4 for 4 on PATs.
Having a tremendous night there is Jaden Martin. And really, this whole Atkins offense has really had their way running the ball tonight. The defense really did a splendid job in the first quarter there. Second half, we let them get down the field a little bit, let them get down towards the end zone. Their quarterback has, to his credit, has done a really good job escaping the pressure, and their wide receivers have done an amazing job bailing out their QB anytime he's gotten under pressure, which is almost every play, folks.
Yeah.
They've been coming back to the ball. And they have rescued their quarterback. Hey, that's a good wide receiver. That's what you got to do. You got to have a wide receiver's best friend out there.
Yeah, you got to, if you're a receiver, you have to be aware when your quarterback is under pressure. You got to work back to the ball, and the Yellville-Summit receivers have done a good job of that. They've got 94 yards passing tonight, only 42 yards on the ground, and most of that has been Cantrell as he scrambled out under pressure all night and found some room to run. But Red Devil defense, by and large, doing a good job of corralling the Yellville-Summit offense, holding them to under 150 yards of offense total in the first half, and had some big negative plays as well. And you said it, Zach. Noah Cantrell has been under pressure time and time again tonight, but he has escaped that over and over. And, you know, you had some times there in the first half when I looked out across the field and you got 2 or 3 Red Devils who are in the backfield almost at the snap, and you think that's a sack. And Cantrell is able to escape and make something out of nothing. And, again, his receivers doing a good job of coming back to the ball and bailing him out and picking up some yardage. So the Red Devils going to try to shore that up at halftime, I'm sure, talk about the coverage out on the corners and maybe get some safety help when that scramble drill is underway. But nevertheless, Red Devils with a 36-8 lead here at the half, 9 minutes and 18 seconds left on the halftime clock. We're going to take a 3-minute break, and we will come back with more Red Devil football right here on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under
Hi, my name is Ellie Taylor, and I'm here with senior volleyball player and your 2024 homecoming queen, Carly Wheelis. So, Carly, how long have you been playing volleyball?
I started playing volleyball in 7th grade, so about 6 years.
All right. So what made you want to play volleyball?
To be honest, I didn't really know what volleyball was before we started, but everybody else was wanting to play, so I just wanted to play with everybody else.
So what would you say is your favorite volleyball memory out of these 6 years you've been playing?
I would say every time that we went to Branson during the summer is my favorite.
It seems to be a recurring favorite memory for you volleyball players. What is the toughest thing about playing volleyball? What are some challenges that you have and you've overcame through the sport?
Volleyball is definitely a mental game because you mess one thing up and you get in your head a lot about it, but it's hard to not get in your head.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you love about game day?
The energy about it during game day it makes it really fun.
Okay. Speaking of energy, who is your hype man for volleyball?
I would say Posey Farron is my hype man because we play the same position. So every time I do something good, she always celebrates really loudly for me.
Okay, so you wear number 22. Is that number special to you? Have you always worn 22? What about that number, is the reason you chose it?
Yeah, so I've worn 22 my whole life, pretty much. My mom, when she played basketball in high school, that was her number, so it's just become a family number.
Oh, that's sweet. What's your favorite part about practice every day?
My favorite part about practice is when everybody's acting crazy, because it makes me want to be there, and it's just so much fun.
Yeah, you volleyball players like to dance during practice, that's for sure. Okay, so since you are a senior and your career is coming to an end, what are you going to miss most about volleyball?
Probably just the friendships that I've made in volleyball, because some of the girls during volleyball, I don't see them ever except for volleyball. So.
What would you say to upcoming 7th graders who are about to begin their volleyball career?
I'd say make sure you love the sport before you want to keep doing it.
Are back here. It is still halftime here in Yellville. It says we got 5 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the halftime.
And they will add time to that clock when the teams come back out on the field for their warm-ups to get started in the second half. Yellville Band has just finished their halftime show and made their way off the field. Ran down some of the stats for you just a moment ago. Wanted to add just a couple more on defense. I mentioned John Davis has 6.5 tackles at this point in the contest. Dayton Rawlings with 4. Lucas Sims also has 4 from the defensive back position. And Tate Sweden has a couple tackles and had a huge sack toward the end of the first half to really kind of take Yellville out of a pretty good drive they had going. So he came right through untouched from the middle linebacker position and made a sure tackle, which is something not a lot of Red Devil defenders have been able to do on the Yellville-Summit quarterback, Noah Cantrell. He's been very elusive tonight, second half. I would imagine that's a big topic of conversation for the Red Devil defensive staff and defensive personnel. They're probably making it a point to keep an eye on number 12 in the second half.
Sure, and Scott, just thinking about the past couple of games, the Red Devils have really struggled in the third quarter. Coming out at halftime against Melbourne, against Quitman, really defensively just struggled in those games to make stops where we needed to make those stops. Had several times where we were having to fight from behind, just trying to keep ourselves in the game. And a lot of those times, what we saw was third quarter, the opposing team would come out, they would punch us right in the mouth. Past 2 games especially, we saw where the Red Devils got down 2 or 3 touchdowns, backed themselves into a corner. Now that would be extremely hard to do at this point. We're up 36-8. That'd be very hard to do. But hopefully the Red Devil defense is going to come out and have a much better third quarter tonight than they have in previous games.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for this team, and we've talked all year about the youth, and at this point, I know the coaches have even said you can't call us a young team anymore. But this team still starts a lot of sophomores and juniors,
We have
pretty much.
6 seniors.
Yeah, only 6 seniors on the roster, and so it is still a young team. And 2 years ago, you have to remember this team went 0-10. So these seniors, their sophomore year, they were 0-10. Their junior year, they were 2-8. So winning is kind of a new thing for them. And sometimes when you're not used to winning, you don't really know how to be a winning team. And one of the things that a good winning team does is they play hard the entire game. And you mentioned it, the second half, particularly the third quarter, has been a little bit of a struggle the last couple of weeks. And so it'd be great to see the Red Devils come out in the second half and just keep their foot on the gas and make some adjustments on defense and keep an eye on number 12, Noah Cantrell, and limit the damage he can do with his feet and also in that passing game when he's scrambling out. But it'd be wonderful to see them pitch a shutout in the second half and see the offense finish drives and continue to put points on the board. And we said at the beginning that the Red Devils were looking for a get-right game, and that would be how you do it. That's how you do it. You get right the entire game. You keep your foot on the gas, and you finish strong, and that sets you up for the season finale at home next Thursday night against Mayflower as they come in red hot.
Yes, sir. Mayflower undefeated in our conference. They are the big dogs here. Atkins is going to be coming into that game looking to punch them in the mouth. Atkins is certainly not going to roll over and just let Mayflower have their way. But this is, like you said, get right game, build some momentum, go into next week, have a point to prove that this Atkins team is not an afterthought going into the playoffs here. Tonight we are only 7 points away from being in a mercy rule situation. Would love to see Atkins come out, punch Yellville in the mouth one more time, try to get this ball moving, let this offense get some wind in its sails again.
Yep.
Really struggled on that last drive to even get the ball moving. Just a little sloppy play. We had some penalties. But 4 times tonight we've seen a block in the back penalty that's been called, and that has staggered our drives.
Yeah.
Just got to clean that stuff up.
Yeah, taking some points off the board with the penalties. So far tonight, in the first half, the Red Devils have been penalized 7 times for 64 yards. Yellville 3 times for 41 yards, so their penalties have been big.
And they had 2 early. They had the personal foul early, and Atkins just kind of been, a little bit careless. You love to see your guys get out ahead and block, but you just can't hold on to it.
Yeah, you just have to be smarter about it when you're blocking downfield, and the defenders, the smart defenders, are going to try to turn their back and try to get hit back.
And they're going to wave their hands and
they're
going
to say, "Mr. Official, I'm being held here," whether they're being held or not. And so the thing is, you just don't want to get your hands outside. You don't want to grab on anybody. You don't want to push them in the back. You don't want to do anything because you've got running backs who are capable of making moves, making men miss.
Absolutely.
So don't take any unnecessary risk. Block downfield, stay aggressive, all that, but be smart about it, and we'll see if the Red Devils can do that in the second half. Red Devils are out on the field to begin their warm-ups for the second half. Yellville has not emerged yet from their halftime locker room. We're going to go ahead and take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and get you set for second half action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Are back here, folks. Hey, before we get this second half started where the Red Devils are leading the Panthers 36-8, we had huge news come out in Red Devil Nation this week, Scott.
Yeah, I want to say big congratulations to Coach Austin Dobbs and his wife, Sarah. They are expecting their first child and had a gender reveal this week. Those of you who are watching the live stream, you should see a picture of that right now. And Coach Dobbs is spiking the ball there on the field at Sorrell Stadium, Limley Field, and it's pink, so it's a girl.
And I don't know if you can see, but the smile on the side of Dobbs's face is wide. I think you could shove a whole Big Mac in that mouth right there. That is a happy man.
Yeah, congratulations to them.
Yes, sir. Congratulations to Coach Austin Dobbs and his wife Sarah for their child that's coming up there pretty soon. We're excited to see Coach Dobbs. He's been a great coach this season. He's a coach that focuses heavily on the character of these young men, and I'm excited to see him move into this new season of life being a wonderful dad.
Yep.
And the Red Devils are now heading to the sidelines.
Yellville-Summit going to their sidelines as well.
Red Devils are trotting in, jogging in, running in, and Yellville's got a little bit of a trudge.
Yep.
But the Atkins coaches are out here hyping these boys up. We got to handle business, finish business here, guys. Top of the third quarter, the Red Devils lead 36-8. As the coffee is passed across us here. Chilly nights require coffee. Me and my co-host, Mr. Scott Warren.
Yeah, thanks to Brian Sims for going to pick up coffee for me at halftime. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir, it isn't necessary. Thanks to our cameraman, Atreyu Scroggins, for going to get my coffee.
Temperatures in the low 50s as we get ready to start the second half.
I do feel the low 50s on my toes.
Yep.
I certainly feel it. Let's see how this...
That's warm. That's good.
That's warm. At this point, it's a little weak, but it is warm, and that's what's important.
Yeah, warm is what matters right now.
That's right. You know, my church members would liken my coffee to motor oil. They some might think it could even start a John Deere tractor.
Well, it needs to be strong.
Strong, warm. Strong, like I like my theology. Here we go. Getting ready to kick off this second half. Kenny Rivas, the lefty, back to boot it for the Red Devils. Try to extend this 36-8 lead. Yellville with 2 men back to receive. Kenny put some stank on this thing, but we have a penalty flag on the field. This thing's going to get brought back.
Yeah, one of the Red Devil kick coverage men was a little eager to get downfield. They're going to back him up 5 yards.
Back him up 5. That's going to be a re-kick here. We're going to see if Kenny can...
he booted that one.
He did. Let's see if he can boot it again. Kenny going to be kicking this one from the 35-yard line.
Yellville going to flip-flop their deep men on that one. Kenny kicked it to this near side, and so they're going to set up their returner, their preferred returner, about the position where that ball landed just a moment ago. Kenny tying his shoe, putting his glove back on.
Second time we've seen a young man with a Guardian cap this year. Yellville-Summit has a player with a Guardian cap. That's a protective kind of coating you put on
outer shell.
Yeah, outer shell that they can, soft outer shell they can strap on their helmet. It's supposed to help prevent concussions and things such as that. Second time we've seen that, I think it was Mountain View was the other one we saw.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it was, but I do remember we commented on that.
It's the ADHD, I can't help it. Kenny Rivas back to re-kick this thing. Ball at the 35-yard line. Give it the mojo. And the kick is up, and Kenny does. What a kick. It's going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. Number 4, we've got guys in the backfield. He has broken past the first layer of defenders. We do have a penalty on the play.
Yeah, that's going to come back.
That ball, yeah, that's going to come way back. We have a penalty flag on the play.
Actually, we've got a couple of different penalty flags down. We'll see if it's the same call from 2 different officials or if they saw 2 different things.
And their returner broke past that first layer of defenders, and he had wheels under him.
Yeah, Cutter Boyce got down the field in a hurry for the Red Devils, and
Yep.
Their return man was able to get away from him, and they are going to mark off against Yellville-Summit. 10-yard penalty. And I didn't see if it was a hold or block in the back. And then we're set up on the visitor side, so the referee has given his indication of the calls to the home side.
Nonetheless, Yellville is going to have the ball 1st and 10 right here on their own 35-yard line, and that's going to be where the Red Devils get to set up shop on defense. This defensive line has done a good job tonight putting pressure on the QB. Now you just got to finish out that pressure and get some sacks. Oh, got some rotation amongst the running backs. That's going to be a false start against Yellville. Everybody moved a little early there.
That's going to back them up 5 yards.
Should be 1st and 15 now on the 30-yard line.
And you mentioned it, Zach. They had some movement in that backfield, shifting the formation a little bit, and looked like they were going to try a sweep to the right side and get an extra man out there to block, and he got an early start.
They kind of jumped like they saw a rat out there.
Yeah.
Quarterback, hands off. It's a running back going to the right side. He's got some room. He's going to be brought down, tackled hard on the play. Looked like number 40, John Davis, on the tackle.
Yeah, John Davis bringing down number 5, Kylo Coxma, for the Panthers.
I believe that's John's 107th tackle of the season. Mentioned at halftime he had 6.5 on the night. That should make it 7.5.
At least.
At least.
There's a gain of 5. That brings it back to the original line of scrimmage, where it'll be 2nd and 10 for Yellville.
Quarterback looking to the sideline. They're calling audibles. Coach is over there giving him hand signals. It's going to be, nope, quarterback keeps himself going to the right side. He's going to get brought down behind the line of scrimmage, shoved out of bounds. Looks to be about a loss of, they're going to say that back.
Yeah, they're going to give him the line of scrimmage.
That's generous.
Yeah, Wyatt Hearn coming up to make the stop from the safety position.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Yellville-Summit Panthers. 10:42 left here in the 3rd quarter. Red Devils lead 36-8. Defense needs to make a stop here to keep this momentum building. It's a high snap. He's got a man downfield. That ball, there's going to be a penalty flag on the play. That's going to be pass interference. They're going to call that on number 23, Dakota Ham.
And he just never looked back for the ball. He was step for step with the intended receiver and just never turned around to find the ball. And
it's going to be an easy call for an official.
It is, yeah.
Hate to see that. That's going to give them an automatic 1st down here, 15 yards. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10. That'll be 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yes, they are going to put the ball right at midfield.
We have seen those PIs hurt Atkins defense in the last several games. First and 10 for Yellville, right at the 50-yard line. One man in the backfield. Tons of pressure. He's going to spin out of it.
And we've got a flag on the far side.
Receiver does come back and catch the pass. The pass is complete there, but like Scott mentioned, there is a flag on the far sideline.
It's number 21, Caleb Stewart, who brings down that pass, and it's going to be a hold on the Red Devils.
Defensive holding on the Red Devils.
Yeah,
looks like Dakota Ham. Yep. Man, jailbreak on the defensive line right here at the front. Solomon Lytle, I thought he had him dead to rights. He was able to spin out of it. Great job by Yellville-Summit's QB to spin out of that tackle.
Yeah, he's done it all night, as Noah Cantrell.
It's going to be defensive holding against the Red Devils. Penalties are killing the Red Devils tonight. They're going to...
Penalty holding against Atkins.
See where we're going to field, where they're going to spot this one.
The penalty flag was dropped at the 44. They're going to decline that penalty because the result of the play was a 1st down. So
he had a good 1st down catch there. That ball is going to be placed right at the 36-yard line of the Red Devils. Yellville-Summit trying to prove here that they are not out. They are down, but they are not out.
Yeah, Red Devils with a 36-8 lead. Yellville driving on their first possession of the second half, looking to put some points on the board, make this a little more of a contest in the second half.
Quarterback has a man in motion across the left side. Quarterback keeps it himself right up the gut. He's met by a couple of Red Devils. He's going to get, looks like he's going to pick up a yard.
Number 60, Dayton Rawlings, and number 2, Tate Sweden, coming up to help him bring Cantrell down. Minimal gain, be 2nd and 9 for Yellville. Ball at the Red Devil 35-yard line.
9:37 left here in the third quarter. Red Devils lead the Panthers 36-8. Yellville taking their time in this huddle. 10 seconds on the play clock. I'm not sure they're going to get this one off, Scott. 7, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to keep it. He's looking for a man. He's got pressure. He's going to get brought down. Solomon Lytle, big-time sack.
Huge sack by Solomon Lytle there. They're going to give Cantrell progress to
the 46.
The 46.
That's going to bring
up
up
a huge loss.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 20.
Yeah, the 10-yard loss there on the sack by Solomon Lytle.
Great
We've
job.
seen Solomon get close several times tonight. That time he got home.
He did.
And he gets the big sack, and that's going to put Yellville behind the chains here. 3rd and 20 with 8:40 left in the third quarter.
Solomon comes off that right edge rusher position, that right end position. He's been getting pressure all night. Quarterback has one man in the backfield in motion, another man in motion across the middle. Quarterback takes the ball, he rolls out, he's got pressure. It's a little dump off screen. He's going to get brought up, he stays up. AMT is going to be the man that brings him down, nowhere close to the first down. He does get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Panthers.
Yeah, and Austin Martin Trussell had him about 5 yards beyond where he eventually brought him down. But again, just able to slip out of the grip of Austin Martin Trussell. And you don't typically see that.
No.
AMT is normally a very sure tackler, and he's had a few to not just get away from him.
Red Devil defense needs to make a stop here. 4th and 10, 7:49 left in the third quarter. Quarterback takes the snap, looks to his left. He's got a man down there, and that's going to be another pass interference. That's going to be another pass interference. Kenny Rivas didn't turn around to look for the pass.
Nope, and you know, we saw it before. They are, yeah.
They're baiting us into those.
I don't have any doubt about that. I think they have seen that the Red Devil corners are aggressive, and they're hanging step for step with the receivers, but they're not turning around and making a play for the ball. That time, Rivas was in good position, just didn't turn around on a ball that was slightly underthrown, and that's an easy call right in front of the official. So it gives Yellville a first down, and they're sitting just outside the red zone. Ball at the 21-yard line.
Now Kenny Rivas, the man penalized there, very frustrated with himself. Austin Martin Trussell over there kind of encouraging him, telling him to keep his head up.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, Scott. I think they're baiting us. They've seen that we're going to give those up. Nonetheless, Red Devils have given up great field position here. Yellville looking for a pass. Tons of pressure. He's going to get brought down for another sack. Solomon Lytle, the first man there. AMT also in there on the sack. Stop a little momentum. That's going to bring up second and a loss of, what is that? Loss of about 8. 9. Loss of 9 on the play. 2nd and 19. Yellville has the ball on the 30-yard line of the Red Devils. 7:17 left in the third quarter. Red Devils lead 36-8.
Yeah, Solomon Lytle is he's making a mess off that right side.
Yeah, he is.
They've got no answer for him right now.
I think that left tackle gives up 30 pounds to him, and he is having his way. Yellville has a man in motion across the right side. Quarterback rolls to the right. He's got pressure already. Dayton Rawlings almost with a sack. That ball's going to be aired out. Good defense there by the Red Devils. Dakota Ham, the man on the defense. The ball was about a yard high.
Yeah. And that time, Ham and John Davis had kind of bracket coverage on the intended receiver. And, boy, I thought Dayton Rawlings was going to get to him. And Austin Martin Trussell was bringing pressure from the backside. They are getting through, and
that offensive line has no answer for the defensive front.
Yeah, they're flushing Cantrell almost every time he drops back. And just so far tonight, except for those 2 sacks by Solomon Lytle and then the one by Tate Sweden in the first half, Red Devil defense just hadn't been able to quite get home on Cantrell.
Quarterback empty backfield, takes the snap, almost a delay of game. That ball is picked off across the middle, and he's got room to return.
That is number 20, Wyatt Hearn, from the safety position.
Man.
Made a good read on that.
Great read. Great read, great defense there by number 20, Wyatt Hearn, coming in for a huge interception. Red Devils had let the Panthers get all the way down the field, gets a big stop, and now halfway through the third quarter, we finally get to see the Red Devil offense.
Yeah. Yellville controlled the ball that first half of the third quarter there, and now the Red Devils get a chance to put their offensive unit on the field. We'll see if they can add to this 28-point lead that they have at this point, 36-8, 6:41 in the third quarter.
Jaden Martin, the man in the backfield. Cole Crawford going to keep it himself. He's got some room. Good blocking by the Red Devils. He's got room. He's going to run out of bounds just shy of midfield.
There is a penalty flag over there on the far side.
Oh, my goodness. They're going to get it.
They're going to get a hold out there, and that's going to be Tanner Hageman.
They are eating our wide receivers up tonight with those holdings and blocks in the back.
Yeah.
My goodness. That's going to negate a wonderful run.
Yeah.
It's going to be another holding call.
Yeah.
Shoot. 6 minutes, 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Red Devils lead 36-8. And that penalty is going to, where was that thrown? It's just shy of the 45, looks like.
Yeah, it's going to mark them back to the 35. Actually, the 32.
So that's going to set up first and 13.
Yeah, first and 13, you're right.
Red Devil offense shooting themselves in the foot right there.
That's a good thing about those downfield holding penalties is, you know, you mark off 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and if it's way downfield, it doesn't really hurt you in terms of yardage all that much. But
Jaden in the backfield with Cole. Handoff to Jaden Martin. He's got room. He makes a juke. He's got plenty of room. Just let the boy run. And he is going to break the midfield barrier. He's going to get the ball down to about the 48-yard line. Huge pickup there for Jaden Martin.
A good stiff arm there at the end.
Yes, sir.
Jaden Martin put on number 2, Coben Hubbard. And he is a little wobbly as he gets up.
Jaden throwing a little Heisman out there.
Yeah. Stiff armed him saying, get down, young man.
Looking like Darren McFadden. Give him that wood. Wild Devil formation. Jaden Martin in the backfield. Takes it. He's got room. He's going to another stiff arm. Davin Bowden, great block. Jaden's got room to go. Another stiff arm. Jaden Martin still on his feet.
Man.
My goodness, what a freaking touchdown.
What an incredible finish to that run by Jaden Martin.
What a tremendous effort, Jaden Martin. What a freaking beast.
Yeah, he drug a couple of Yellville-Summit defenders into the end zone with him. One of them was Brendan Arkey, number 15. It looked like they were going to drive Jaden out of bounds, and he spun back inside and had a Yellville-Summit defender draped on him, and he just carried him into the end zone. Huge finish to that run, a 48-yard touchdown run by Jaden Martin.
Jaden Martin is a man among boys tonight, folks. He was hit. Should have been shoved out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Spun out of it. He drug 3 guys into the end zone. Kenny Rivas with the kick. The kick is good for the PAT. Red Devils have the lead with 6 minutes left in the third quarter, 43-8.
Yeah, huge run by Jaden Martin to put the Red Devils a little further on top in this one. We're going to take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Back here, getting ready to kick off. Red Devils lead 43-8. 6 minutes left here in the 6 minutes left here in the third quarter, and we have a 35-point lead here, Scott. That clock should tick, shouldn't it?
That'll be a running clock for the rest of this contest.
It is not currently running.
It will at the kickoff.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
You know, we mentioned earlier Yellville possessed the ball for
6 minutes, almost 6
minutes in that in the first half. Half of the third quarter, they had the ball, and the Red Devils score in 41 seconds.
And some of that was penalties. Some of that was
absolutely.
penalties getting called back.
Yeah.
Jaden Martin, that was his run of the year.
Yeah, 48-yard touchdown run, and that was,
my goodness,
that was a huge one. That's a highlight reel run there.
Yeah, it is.
For Jaden Martin, number 8, the senior running back for the Red Devils.
Red Devils lead 43-8. Kenny Rivas, another great kick, going to be fielded inside the 10-yard line. Kenny is the man down to make the tackle. He's going to get juked out, but he is going to get brought down. A host of Red Devils, including Dakota Ham, in on the stop there.
33, Kellen Wofford, also down the field. Number 30, Ethan Langley, who made a huge special teams tackle earlier in this game, in on that one as well. So good job by the Red Devil coverage unit.
Yellville's going to have the ball 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. Excuse me. Well, that was 23.
It is.
It is 23.
You're right.
The home PA guy had me second guessing myself, Scott.
Some substitutions for the Red Devils on the defense now. Luke Bull.
Hey, good to see Luke Bull healthy.
Yeah, Luke Bull's been out the last couple of weeks.
Yes,
Injuries.
sir.
Ethan Langley out at a cornerback spot.
Yep, AMT still in.
Landon Cunningham at the safety.
See any of our freshmen out there?
Not yet. Logan Bozak at another safety spot out there. And
we're going to need a false start there. It's going to be a false start against Yellville. Going to back him up 5 more yards. Ethan Lindboom coming onto the field here as well. He's going to sub in for Dakota Ham.
Yeah, so your cornerbacks are going to be number 7, Ethan Lindboom, and number 30, Ethan Langley.
Hey, I see the brain.
The brain is making his way on the field. He's going to come in for AMT at a
yes,
linebacker position.
The brain, Kellen Wofford in the game. Business has picked up, Scott.
Also, Jackson McNutt in at a linebacker position. And try to get some more names and numbers for you in just a moment.
Ball
Bobble snap.
That's going to be a loss. It's going to be a loss of about 7 yards there, looks like.
Seth Davis there for the Red Devils on the fumbled snap. He'll get credit for the tackle. Walter Smith also in on that Red Devil defensive line, number 78.
Man, Scott, I'm just noticing that our middle 2 guys are about 6'5" and well over 3.
Yes. Yeah, we got some size on that defensive line. Seth Davis at
going to be a handoff. He's going to get brought down. Trying to get. We've got a penalty flag late on the play there.
I think that's going to be a face mask.
Several of these Red Devils in there on the action. What is that penalty, Scott?
Yeah, it is
a face mask. It's going to be a face mask there. It's going to, number 25. It's going to
Robert Saab coming in.
Rush onto the field, replacing number 2, Tate Sweden.
Yep.
But
Tate's had a good night.
Yeah, he has. He's been in on a lot of stuff tonight. Had that huge sack there in the first half.
Yep.
Second down and 6.
Quarterback takes a snap, looks to his left side. It's going to be that.
Turn around, Nathan.
Good defense by the Red Devils, but it's just an even better catch by number 20, who tries to give a little business there to the Red Devils. But I think that young man should probably look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's Isai Mateus on the reception for the Panthers.
Trying to give a little business to Ethan Langley there.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. He'll learn.
He'll learn. When you're down 43-8, you don't have room to give business to nobody.
No.
Quarterback's going to keep it himself. He breaks a tackle. He's got room around the right side. He is headed towards the end zone. Ethan Lindboom is going to be the man that brings him down, and he gets tackled hard on that far side, but he is inside the 20-yard line of the Red Devils.
And there's our first freshman to come into the game, number 88, Cooper Goodall. Is going to come in at a linebacker position, I believe.
Number 77, Wyatt Brown.
He lost his shoe.
Oh,
now we're running another.
Number 75.
That's
number
Fisher McKnight.
Yes,
He's
sir. It's another freshman. It's coming in. Uh-oh.
Oh, we got too many.
We got too many male. We got a little confusion happening there. That's going to happen. We just moved up 6 freshmen up to the high school squad. Sometimes going to have a little confusion.
Yeah, and number 77, Wyatt Brown, lost his shoe back at about the 50 on the previous play, and he had to come get that one. And they were going to try to bring in Fisher McKnight for him. Fisher comes off, and they're going to put Will Breweiler in on that defensive front. Will, a sophomore. He's going to be right in the middle of that Red Devil defensive front.
1:05 left here in the third quarter. Red Devils lead 43-8. Quarterback takes the snap, rolls to his left side, and that ball is headed. It is intercepted.
Oh, and it's dropped.
Oh, it got intercepted.
Let's see what they call.
They could have called fumble after the pick, because that was certainly a pick.
Now they're going to say incomplete now.
Oh, man, that was a pick.
And I believe that was Kellen Wofford who.
Look at the brain, man. Was that Kellen?
I believe it was.
Man, Kellen almost had the highlight of the year right there.
Yeah, in position for the pick.
For the folks at home, we have a special love for Kellen. The Brain is one of our commentators on our Thursday night football games. He commentated junior high football games all season. Almost came up with a huge pick there.
2nd down and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Clock running. It'll be under 10 when they snap the ball.
Quarterback takes a snap, rolls to his left side. He's got tons of pressure. Kellen Wofford is the man on the pressure.
He's going to get out of bounds there by number 88, Cooper Goodall.
That's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Heading into the fourth quarter, the Red Devils are up 43-8. We have a running clock here.
And we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with fourth quarter action. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
We are back here getting ready to start the fourth quarter. The Red Devils are up 43-8. We have a running clock when we come back. Man, what a tremendous night here for the Red Devils to get, like we mentioned at halftime, Scott, this is a get-right game.
Yeah.
And the Red Devils have certainly been trying to get right.
Cole Crawford was asking Kellen Wofford as he ran by. They're the broadcast team on Thursday nights for junior high football, and good friends and live close to each other there in the Hopewell community, and Crawford was asking Kellen, hey, why didn't you come down with that pick?
Why you catch it? You got some butter on them fingers.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him. I'll ask Kellen about that. Ask if we got a little butter on them fingers. Kellen actually coming out of the game.
Yeah, Skylar Ork, number 85, checking in for Kellen.
It's another one of our.
He is let's see, Skylar is a junior. Yeah. So some substitutions for the Red Devils. Good to see some of these younger guys and some of the guys who don't get as much playing time getting in on the action here.
Quarterback looking for a pass. There's nobody there. Actually, did he?
Ooh, made a great effort on that one. It's going to be incomplete, but that was.
Hey, Scott, just a note. The end of their end zone goes uphill.
It does, yeah.
It's
always been
interesting.
A unique feature of the field here at Yellville.
Their end zone is, it's significant. Couple of degrees.
We were talking before the game as we were setting up here. Shane Crawford sitting to the left of us down here, and he played on this field when he was in high school, and he said the field at that time was about 5 yards further north, and so he caught a touchdown pass in that corner of the end zone and was about 6 feet above the defender.
It's going to be a handoff right up the gut. Wow, running back is fighting forward, breaking the tackle, and that's another touchdown for Yellville-Summit, number 43. with a man. He did not want to go down on that play. Kind of looked like Jaden Martin out there.
He did. That's Eli Girth, and he flexed his muscle a little bit. And
what a last name.
Plowed into a couple of Red Devil defenders and over them, and he's going to be the long snapper here on the
This is that interesting,
conversion,
very interesting formation again for a two-point conversion. And again, rolling to that right side, looking for a man, and that's going to be well overthrown, incomplete. Red Devils with 11-12 left in the game. The score is 43-14, commanding lead here.
Yeah, Jackson McNutt applying pressure on that one, forcing Cantrell to make a throw before he was ready to, and so it falls incomplete. And that's going to be 43. It's going to leave our score at 43-14 with 11-12 left in the contest.
The clock is supposed to be running, is it not, Scott?
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Once Mercy Rule starts, the clock does not stop. And they have stopped the clock here.
Yeah, that's okay. Give some of our guys a chance to get some more time on the field.
I do see our first team guys out here for special teams.
Yeah, the officials are, the referee is down there with the official from the visitor side. They're discussing something. So, and the Red Devil faithful are telling them how to run the clock.
It's chilly. They're ready to go to the house.
They are. It's a long drive home.
It is. We got 2.5 hours home there, Scott.
Yep.
And that's going to be an onside kick there. It's going to be recovered by the Red Devils. That was number 56, Sawyer Bartlett, that comes up with the recovery.
Yep. So Sawyer Bartlett is going to get credit for a kick return tonight.
Look at him go.
And Jackson McNutt has one to his credit earlier.
Yes, sir. Love to see the big fellas get kick returns.
Yeah,
right?
guys in the 50s and 60s don't typically get kick returns. So
no, they don't. It makes me proud as a man that proudly wore number 67.
67 back in the day. How many kick returns did you have in your career?
I had negative actually. And I think my coach would have shot me if I tried to do kick return. I tried to do tight end one time.
Well, there was a penalty on that. Sorry about that, Zach.
Was there a penalty?
Yeah.
What was the penalty?
Illegal substitution against the Red Devils.
Oh.
So they're going to back them up 5 yards.
Okay.
So they're going to start this possession at the 44.
Yep. Red Devil offense. Ethan Lindboom now in at quarterback.
Cooper Horn split out to this side.
Is that number 88 in the backfield?
That is Cooper Goodall,
Cooper
number
Goodall
88.
in the backfield at running back. Lindboom has pressure on him immediately. Just trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. Is going to come up with a loss of about 2 on the play. Should bring up 2nd and 12 for the Red Devils.
Yeah. Faked it to Goodall, kept it, and Denver Layton, number 6, in for the tackle for Yellville-Summit. So we got Cooper Horn, Tate Sweden, and Kellen Wofford, the receivers to the near side. Far side is number 6, Landon Cunningham. Goodall in the backfield with Lindboom.
And jailbreak on the offensive line there. Lindboom with the catch and the throw. Tate Sweden with the completion. He's got enough for the first down, and he's going down the sideline. He's trying to make something happen. And the Red Devil faithful stood up, and I couldn't see anymore, Scott.
Yeah, Tate Sweden able to carry the ball down to about the 25-yard line.
Man.
He made a couple of good moves, tiptoed the sideline, stayed in bounds, and then cut back to the middle of the field. He was eventually brought down by number 15, Brendan Arkey, but that's a huge gain for the Red Devils.
Yak it up.
Yep.
Yak it up. Yards after catch, folks.
Yep. And even a few after contact there toward the end. Tate Sweden took a big hit, able to hold on to the ball and give the Red Devils a first down at the 25.
Ethan Lindboom takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Cooper Goodall right up the gut. Trying to make something happen. He's fighting. Man, let the freshman get a couple of yards there.
Yeah, and Cooper Goodall is a very, very tough ball carrier. And another freshman checking in, number 81, Isaac Sims, going in at wide receiver spot to the far side.
Subbing in there for number 8.
That was number 6.
Excuse me, number 6.
Landon Cunningham.
Can't blame the glasses. I'm wearing them tonight. His jersey was folded. I'll say that.
So along the Red Devil offensive front, you got Luke Bull at left tackle, Solomon Lido left guard. The center is, I didn't see who that is.
Got Wyatt Brown over at the right tackle.
Yeah.
And, oh.
Tate Sweden at running back.
Slipped down.
Yeah.
Kind of a slippery condition down there. We've noted that earlier. It's number 77, Wyatt Brown over at right tackle.
Yeah, Wyatt Brown at right tackle, Will Breweiler at right guard, and the center is
50, that's going to be Cade Bartlett.
Cade Bartlett, yeah.
In for normally that's normally at center we see Austin McCurry.
Yep.
And right now we got Cade Bartlett has moved over to take those responsibilities. Austin is a senior, so somebody's going to be having to do the center role next year. Snap there. Good hole opened up by the Red Devil offense. Vaughn Limboom trying to make something happen. He's going to get brought down over close to the Red Devil sideline, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, Limboom able to get about 4 on that carry, so it's going to be 4th and about 4.
I'm going to say 4th and 4, 6:55 left here in the game. Red Devils lead 43-14. Clock is continually rolling at this point. Limboom and the offense still out there. Hard count there by Limboom, trying to draw him off.
Yellville-Summit moved, but they did not come across the neutral zone, so.
There's going to be some pressure coming from Yellville. 5 seconds on the play clock. Limboom takes a snap, looks to his right side, bubble pass completed to Tate Sweden, and Tate is going to be brought down, didn't have anywhere to go out there, Scott.
He's going to be short of the first down, so that's going to be a turnover on downs for the Red Devils. Coben Hubbard on the tackle for Yellville-Summit, number 2.
We're going to have about 6 minutes left on the clock as the Yellville offense comes out here. Good to see these young guys on the Red Devil defense the Red Devil offense get some opportunity to play, and now the Red Devil defense and their young fellas are going to come out.
Yeah, we'll try to name everybody out there for you. Number 82, Jackson Koenigsader is going to be out at cornerback. Logan Bozak at a safety position. Jackson McNutt, Cooper Goodall, linebackers.
Dawson Killer down at left edge.
Defensive end, yeah.
Yep.
Ball
is on the ground. Quarterback is going to fall on it. That is the backup QB for Yellville-Summit, number 8. Can't see that. Justin Miller is going to be the backup QB.
Yeah. Number 65, Dayton Adami checks in for the Red Devil defense. He's going to be at an outside linebacker position.
Number 78, Walter Smith, down at nose for the Red Devils, next to number 74, Seth Davis.
Cutter Boyce under right defensive end for the Red Devils.
Quarterback takes a snap. He looks to his left side. He's got a receiver there. That ball is going to be well underthrown to the outside. Number 30, Ethan Langley was the man out there on defense. That's going to bring up number 61. I want to make note of this. Going into the game right now for the first time as a freshman is number 61, Jude Warren. And yes, that is the son of my commentary partner, Scott Warren. Scott, what do you think about number 61?
He better have his head on a swivel.
I think we got an all-star out there, Scott. Number 61 is, I think that's going to be player of the game.
He played defensive end on the junior high team. He's at outside linebacker right now. So, hey, and he did a pretty good job picking up pass coverage there.
He did. I thought he was going to get in on that tackle right there.
Yeah, he was headed that way.
That's going to bring up 4th down here for the Yellville-Summit offense. I'm sure they're going to keep their offense right on the field.
Yeah, 4th and 11 for Yellville.
Score is 43-14. Red Devil lead. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left here on the clock. We have a running clock. We have number 6. Landon Cunningham is going back to receive this punt. It looks like they are going to punt.
Yeah, there's going to be a timeout.
We got a timeout here. Yep. Timeout by the Panthers. 3 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the game. Atkins leads 43-14.
And we'll take a 30-second break. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
And we are back here, folks. It is the fourth quarter. The Red Devils are up 43-14, 3 minutes and 37 seconds left here in the game. It's fourth down. Yellville-Summit has the ball. Red Devil defense going out there to try to finish this thing up. Superstar Jude Warren, son of my commentary partner Scott Warren, is out there playing a position he's never played before.
That's right, outside linebacker. Move him up.
Oh, the ball's on the field. And that was a bobbled punt.
That's going to be an extremely short field for
Red Devil offense. Going to have about a yard and a half to go here. My goodness, I thought it was going to be a safety.
Yeah, number 82, Jackson Koenigsader, another freshman, there to cover for the Red Devils. So
we're going to be first and goal at the 5-yard line down there. See if Lindboom would like to get him a TD. Red Devil offense, man, they're big. They are big. Even with the secondary guys in there, Scott, they're just big. You got two guys that are at least 6'4" and at least 320 over on the tackle positions.
Yeah, and the center is number 75, Fisher McKnight, another sophomore.
And that's going to be a touch. Oh, it's going to be really close. That was a hard tackle there. Don't like Tate Sweden was the man that was on the carry. He definitely picked up some yards, but was worried about that knee on that tackle.
Yeah, he went down kind of awkwardly, and I'm not sure, Zach. I think he was just trying to go down before he got into the end zone, just to maybe run the clock. I don't know.
It's going to be 2nd and 2 there. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 2. Lindboom takes a snap. He's going right up the gut, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Red Devils. This second team unit gets in there for the score, and that's going to put the score up 49-14. Red Devils with 2:14 left here in the game. Special teams units coming onto the field. Kenny Rivas headed out there. The starters having to put their helmets back on to go out there and do special teams.
Yeah, and a while ago when Yellville was getting ready to punt, some of the starters were over here about the 45-yard line, and they were just talking, chatting it up. And Coach Dobbs was trying to get one of them to go in there and field a punt. And he ran all the way down. He was not very happy with his crew for not paying attention to what was going on.
I think I was a little concerned we might have to take a timeout for a PAT because our starters had, as they say, starters have taken a load off.
Yep, they were already a couple steps toward the bus.
They were. Coach Snow, meanwhile, has got a special teams unit down here getting them ready to go. Kenny Rivas has the kick up, and that kick is right down the gut. It is good. That's going to extend the score. Red Devils 50, Yellville-Summit Panthers 14. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left here in this game.
And we'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with the kickoff. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
Red Devils finishing up this game here. They have gone on this long business trip, and they are doing exactly that, Scott. They're handling business on this business trip.
Yeah, taking care of business, and we called it a get-right game at the beginning, and that's kind of what it's been for the Red Devils tonight, hanging half 100 on Yellville.
Kenny Rivas slipped down again. That's the third time we've seen Kenny slip on a kickoff. It's going to be fielded. He's trying to make something happen there. He's going to get brought down by a host of Red Devils.
Number 40, John Davis, along with number 23, or no, 22, Austin Martin Trussell. Tate Sweden also in on the tackle.
Second team unit back onto the field for the Red. Actually, there's only 6 guys on the field for the Red Devils.
We're going to have to get some more defenders out there.
Somebody look up.
Yeah, here comes the rest of the defensive unit. Jackson McNutt, Jackson Koenigsader, Logan Bozak, Jude Warren.
How does it feel to say your
Dylan Delancey?
How does it feel to say your son's name on commentary, Scott?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is that a supernatural moment? Is that good?
Yeah, it's fun.
Core memory.
Yeah.
There it is.
And we're running another defender out on the field. That's Luke Bull.
Luke Bull is back in coverage for the Red Devils right now.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a good pickup there for the running back there for Yellville-Summit. Looks like he's going to have enough for the first down with 1 minute and 8 seconds left here on the clock.
Yeah, clock rolling. It's going to be under a minute when they snap this one.
Number 81.
That is Isaac Sims.
Coming to sub at number 30, Ethan Langley. Ethan gets to the sideline. We have 50 seconds here, folks. This looks to be, this is going to be the last play of the game, most likely.
Yeah, I think all 6 freshmen are out there for the Red Devils on defense.
I think they are. We have a run out to the right.
Ooh,
It's a big hit!
Cooper Goodall.
Big hit! My goodness.
Man.
Cooper Goodall said, hey, look, I'm in the game.
I may be a freshman, but I'm gonna bring the lumber this time.
I got that wood.
Got that wood.
Got that wood. My goodness, what a shot. Yellville-Summit's going to get the ball off one more time, and that ball is going to be caught right in the middle of the field. A couple of Red Devils there. I believe that field is pretty slippery.
Yep.
But that is going to bring it into the game here. Folks, the Atkins Red Devils make the long road trip. They handle business. The final score, 50-14. Red Devils now move to 6-3 on the year.
4-2 in the conference.
Heading into a very big game next week against undefeated Mayflower.
And they will close it out at home next Thursday night. We're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and wrap things up. This is Red Devil Football on 100.9 Quick FM and Red Devil Media Productions.
At Stevens, our philosophy is to invest every dollar as if it were our own, to seize opportunity, to anticipate rather than react, to deliver constant focus in an ever-changing world, and to pursue the objectives of our clients in order to help them reach their financial goals. A proven history of helping companies and individuals. Stevens, member NYSE SIPC.